¿Sabes qué me gustaría tomar ahora?
¿Qué?
Un buen tarro de cerveza de barril.
Te lo voy a servir.
En efecto, ya hay genuina cerveza de barril embotellada. Corona se la ofrece en su regia y exclusiva botella para que usted disfrute el placer de la cerveza en su máxima plenitud de sabor. Corona, cerveza entera a su entero gusto.
There's fossils for silver and old mirrors. Mom and I had the largest collection of 19th century Dutch mirrors on the planet. Perhaps you read about us. Mirror World, October '88. I had a copy here somewhere.
I guess I'd just like to know how you can detach from something that you've invested so much of your soul in.
Soup? Campbell's tomato. Celery.
You always knew Campbell's was good. You just didn't know how good.
Soup? Campbell's chicken noodle. Celery.
Because over 30 luscious Campbell's soups have under 100 calories and 3 grams of fat or less per serving. So you can fill up on fewer calories and savor something different each day of the month.
Celery? New England clam chowder.
Campbell's. Good.
On sausage? Try new light sausage from Swift Premium Brown and Serve. 76% fat-free, 100% great taste.
Hey, I got my sausage back.
New light sausage from Swift Premium Brown and Serve.
Why? You're not exactly brimming over with Christmas spirit, are you, Elliot?
Why should I be?
We're having a little Christmas party at the office, and I wanted to invite you.
I'll ignore this attempt to influence the outcome of a trial.
Brought to you by the all-new Ford Taurus, a look you've never seen from a name you know well. The Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you that nothing else is a Pepsi. The Discover Card. It pays to discover, the card that pays you back. And Hollywood Pictures Nixon, coming soon to theaters everywhere.
Home Federal's Checkstra. Making more out of paychecks all over Home Federal country.
That's fine.
With 5.25% interest that buys more. Interest checking that's free.
Come on!
With a $500 minimum balance. Has no per-check charge and gives you more money to enjoy. Checkstra even offers overdraft protection up to $5,000.
Okay.
To help you sail through the special moments in life with confidence.
Home Federal Country.
No, wait, not here. You ain't having
it. Good thief could get in there, steal the princess, be off before she's missed in the darkness.
Good thieves could do that, but not vengeful ones.
Last victory for this man was the 1987 PBA National Championship. And prior to that, the 1986 AC Delco Classic up north, Union City, California. Halfway. 6 in a row. He can pick up 6 more. A $100,000 check from True Value Hardware Stores.
Randy, if he's going to miss, Chris, I'm just saying from this angle, watching the ball roll down the lane, we'll be on the left-hand lane. He's been a little bit shaky, been a little bit high, a little bit right, but on the right-hand lane, he's been zeroed. And if he does get 9 in a row and comes up in that critical 10th frame, it will be on the lane that looks like he can score the best on, number 14. And that's where McCordick finished 2 years ago when he shot that memorable perfect game.
lane bow, a 4-pin.
Well, you have to have some real good breaks to shoot a perfect game, and I could see that he wasn't exactly zeroed. He made a great effort, has not gotten a good break on a high hit. There's nothing written in the books that says that 2-pin can't tip that 4-pin and knock it out and keep that string going for 7 in a row. But now at Randy...
You love me.
You are big American. Okay, congratulations, citizen.
There goes the neighborhood.
This is KRMA-TV, Denver. Public television for Colorado and the Rockies.
Helen Mirren returns in prime suspect in a case that hits close to home.
Why have you changed your mind, Anne? There was something about him today.
Do you realize what you've done? Look, she won't say anything. We'll never get a conviction now.
I want to talk to Tennyson.
I'm only interested in the truth.
Prime suspect, The Lost Child, on Masterpiece Theater.
Tonight at 9.
Beneath an avalanche in Colorado. We're picking you up at the bottom of the mountain.
Well, I'll be there. Come on, windshield. All right. First place goes to Alpine. Keep that on ice.
No. David? You...
The old vacation.
McDonald's Fry Vendors Happy Meal. 4 bendable French fry characters. They're weird. They're wacky.
They're twisted. Mix them up any way you want.
It's the only way to play with your food.
BMI, we were asked to try the new Norelco Advantage for 21 days. There was quiet dissension.
I'm not giving out my blade.
And anxious inquiry.
The heck is this? You?
But then we started to realize the lotion actually gave us a closer, smoother shave than we expected, without the nicks and cuts like blades. Our fear diminished, our hopes arose, and life got a little less hairy.
Come on, babyface, move it!
The new Norelco Advantage. Put it to the test. If you don't like it, they'll give you your money back guarantee.
Home Pride introduced new classic Chinese sauces.
Home Pride man fled. Please allow me.
Yes, but...
Observe, honorable viewers. Delicious ingredients like pineapple, ginger, fine sherry, spices, hoisin, and soy sauces.
Ooh, soy sauce.
Prepared to traditional Chinese recipe to help you make inspired Chinese dishes. Okay, Fred?
No, I'm Bert.
Oh, so sorry. All Home Pride men look same to me. Ha ha.
Home Pride classic Chinese. They're a source of inspiration.
Years, and I do understand 1 or 2 people went aground today, so you really have to be careful. It's quite a difficult race. It's my first time. I enjoyed it, but it's not an easy race by any means, and particularly I think for the smaller boats. They're pretty heroes, I think, these chaps who are going out in some of the weathers we went out in today.
Spirit this holiday season as the folks at Kroger wish you the very best of everything.
Save on Kingman or Royal Crown whole boneless ham, just $1.29 a pound.
Veteran horror star Bela Lugosi, who late in his life was a drug addict, rescued by Ed's undying admiration. Martin Landau is dead-on brilliant as Lugosi.
Mr. Lugosi, why are you buying a car?
I'm planning on dying soon.
No.
Yes, I'm embarking on another bus and truck tour of Dracula, 12 cities in 10 days, if that's conceivable.
Do you know that I saw you perform Dracula in Poughkeepsie in 1938?
Ed is so passionate about making movies, he'll do anything to raise funds. Anything. Even get his goofy troupe of misfit actors to undergo a group baptism so that some wealthy Baptists will finance Ed's science fiction opus, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Bill Murray is one of the troupe.
How do you do it? How do you get all your friends to get baptized just so you can make a monster movie?
It's not a monster movie. It's a supernatural thriller.
And wait till you see the loving recreation of Plan 9. Ed Wood is filmed in gorgeous black and white that is a tribute to the 50s and to the black and white movies of Ed Wood.
Mr. Wood, do you know anything about the art of film production?
Well, I like to think so.
That cardboard headstone tipped over. This graveyard is obviously phony.
Nobody will ever notice that. Filmmaking is not about the tiny details. It's about the big picture.
This film is just beautiful to look at, photographed by Stefan Zapsky. Ed Wood's movies were so bad they had to be made by a man who loved his work. They were innocent fun, and this movie called Ed Wood is a tribute to creative passion and also to friendship. I loved every single bit of it, and I hope that it will inspire people interested in making films to follow their dreams and not just view movie making as a way to make money. Congratulations all the way around on this picture. It's one of the year's very best.
Well, you know, Gene, I share your delight, and I also enjoyed every moment of this movie. You know, one of the key things in the movie, I think, is the way that Johnny Depp finds the right tone for the performance, because when I heard about this project involving this notorious cross-dresser, Ed Wood, who made these terrible films, I thought it was going to be some kind of a smarmy put-down, but actually, I didn't take into account Tim Burton.
Can Angel stop a drug addict from hurting her child?
The baby's missing from the hospital.
Where did you put her? I can't remember.
A compelling touch by an angel. Then,
Ladies and gentlemen, I just won the lottery.
Nicolas Cage, Bridget Fonda, Rosie Perez.
The cop gave a waitress a $2 million tip.
It could happen to you. CBS Sunday.
Gentlemen.
What is he doing here?
Do you really want to know, or would you prefer to just shoot us?
After what I just saw, I'm willing to go on a little faith here.
We are part of an ancient secret society. For over 3,000 years, we have guarded the city of the dead. I've sworn it.
This is one way to enjoy a sweet, juicy pineapple. This is another, Dole pineapple. So naturally sweet it can be packed in its own juice without adding sugar. This is pineapple packed in its own juice, and this is pineapple packed in its own juice. At Dole, sweetness comes naturally.
Whoa, Pops!
Micro Pops for Micro Licks.
What a run!
What a run.
I've got a good idea. Hard misses in a lot of trouble right now.
Hey, rum luck, mates. Although I certainly have enjoyed learning this game. Oh, yes, you have very good taste, Michael.
Southside, how you doing?
We're 10-8.
Hang on, we're doing some talking, and it looks as though we're doing some looking, and then we're ready in the middle. We're back in business. It's showtime.
Sharp, tough, and stout. Who's your friend when things get rough? It's sharp, tough, and stout. Can't do a little 'cause you can't do enough. It's sharp, tough, and stout. He's your friend when things get rough. It's sharp, tough, and stout. Can't do a little 'cause you can't.
Hey, kid, have a carrot.
A carrot?
Carrot sticks are, yes, indeed. They are delicious. If you must eat in between meals, why not eat nutritious dishes? Like fill a bowl with ice cubes and add raw cauliflower. Stuff celery with cheese and let it chill for half an hour. Add carrot sticks and olives and any other knickknacks. Then keep this by the TV set for when you want those quick snacks. Well?
Well, but while I'm waiting, could you make me a banana?
Okay, you're a banana.
New on CartoonNetwork.com.
On the new Courage the Cowardly Dog website, Courage fends off a frightening bag of rattling bones! Or as Muriel affectionately calls him, Eustace.
Log on and see.
We've got to get away from here as soon as possible. There are too many strange and dangerous things going on.
Yes. Too many. Oh, please get me out of here.
Calm down.
Elvis Patterson, number 34, has had trouble all season long covering people. Look at the amount of area between Natil and Patterson, 5 or 6 yards. Patterson, again, trying to give as much room as he can because he's got to come up and react. But for most of the season, Patterson, a replacement player for the Chargers, has had his problems covering receivers.
First down, Denver at their own 47-yard line. Denver leading 14-0. Just over 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Gene Lang. Near the 50-yard line where Chuck Ian makes the tackle. A hearty group of fans.
You get the feeling they're having more fun at this Bronco game than they've ever had in their lives.
Either that or they're all doing old jumping jacks to stay warm. Gene Lang rushing last year and this year.
Of course, that had a lot to do with some of the injuries. Steve Sewell out with a broken jaw, and Gerald Wilhite out with a broken leg. This team has been beset by injury.
Second down and 7 with Mobley in motion. Now he reverses. Winder near the first down, about a yard shy. Willie Ray Smith with a tackle.
Charlie, I wonder whether or not the coaching staff of the Chargers has allowed their team to know whether or not they, in fact, have a shot at the playoffs at all. If I was the coach of the Chargers, I would say, look, forget about the football game. They have no way to find out in the locker room. Don't let them know. They may be thinking out there, we're playing to find out if we're in the playoffs. And I would imagine Al Saunders is going it after in that sense.
And Saunders said, I said at the start of the season, we had a long way to go. And we still do. As you know, the story, they were out with an 8-1 record. Looked like a shoe-in for the playoffs. Have lost 5 in a row. This would be 6 as they trail 14-0. Winder, the ball carrier. I heard a whistle right before the snap. May have been something from the...
What's black and white and on Tuesday night?
For television, it's a giant leap backward.
I think I'm going to like it here.
It's got rhythm. It's got mystery. It's the perfect romantic comedy.
I've got it. A very special episode of Moonlighting.
Oh, you're going to love this one. Tuesday.
But what I don't understand is why the new owner should post an armed guard.
Clark, if we knew the answers, we wouldn't be here without Alice.
And if we'd asked many more questions, we wouldn't be here at all.
Well, Pete knew I bought Joey to help him save the farm. Now I feel that he cheated me.
I wouldn't say that exactly, boss. I think that maybe we're looking at this whole thing backwards. What do you mean? I think it's only...
The gifts that won't stay under your tree. Polaroid Square Shooter 2, strictly color. $24.95. Polaroid's Color Pack camera. Big pictures in color or black and white. $39.95. One of Polaroid's folding 400s. The camera made for the famous focus flash. They all give you Christmas pictures on Christmas Day. Is there any other way to take pictures?
Liquid bleach. Brightly colored clothes.
Fill it, batter it, it doesn't matter, it's liquid Clorox too. These colors pretty and white bright too. Liquid Clorox too.
What are you doing?
Pouring on A1.
Before? Don't you do that after?
Yeah, but today I'm doing it before instead of after.
It looks different doing it before. Think it'll taste different after? Because before, you did it after.
Try it. Whoa, before you eat it all.
Oh, after you.
A1, it's how steak is done.
Digestion strike, take Allegra D, a non-drowsy antihistamine plus a powerful decongestant. So you can always say yes to putting your true colors on display. Say yes to Allegra D.
Alien vessel coming to relative stop, Captain. No life signs present. Weapons?
Women who read the food pages of the Evening Sun can plan a festive occasion in no time. Whip up a nutritious meal for next to nothing. And always pick out the tastiest melon. The one for the evening is the Evening Sun.
There's an M&M in everyone. Find yours.
6 wheels of blazing speed. Scorcher 6x6. It's red hot. 6 wheels to burn up the road. 6 wheels that'll out-turn, outmaneuver any four-wheeler. 6 wheels for the fastest 360 spins ever. Radio-controlled, rechargeable 9.6-speed turbo power. The incredibly hot Scorcher 6x6. Fuel from Geico. Battery pack required. Sold separately.
Coming for all of you!
Take your time, build a home. Team in City with this collection of...
I'm going to play.
Okay.
Adult.
Grown up.
Oh, second clue, Dick.
Boy. Girl.
Yeah. Third clue.
Adult.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, fourth clue.
Little child.
Right. Child. She was trying to go for the opposite.
That's a toughie.
She was reading. Okay. Steve, you got 2 clues up there for the puzzle now. You got story. You just added child. What do you think the answer is?
Story, child, Heidi.
Is it Heidi? That's a good
guess.
Good child story. Okay. Here we go. Third clue. This usually is a tip-off. You got it. Betty has the option. Pass or play?
I've been doing so well. Okay.
Pass or play?
I'm going to play.
Go.
All right. Adam's apple.
Yep. Good. Very good. All right, now, Lori. That could be the critical clue. You have story, you have child, and you have apple. What do you think is the answer to the puzzle?
Robin Hood?
Steve just sighed a breath of relief. Is it Robin Hood? No. Steve, you don't think it is, do you?
No.
You think you know what it is?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
And I don't have to help you.
No, he gets to guess. Okay, you got the new one. Dick has the option. Pass or play, Dick?
I'm going to play.
All right.
Arrow. Bow.
Second clue.
Bowman.
Archer.
Yes. Now you have story, child, apple, and archer. What is the story? What is the answer?
William Tell.
Is it William Tell? It's William Tell. Okay. Steve, if you knew what it was. And of course, William Tell was an archer, and the story was Leyden, Switzerland. You've got $100 over here for the ladies, but we move right along to a commercial.
Are you like some special forces guy or something?
No, I'm just a cook.
Oh my God, we're gonna die.
I have never been in debt, and yet I am in debt to
you. Take chances with them. But is on the way. Life Alert saves a life from a potential catastrophe every 10 minutes.
If I didn't have Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free
When Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns, a visit to Broadway's Sideshow, and a trip aboard the Tony Award-winning Titanic. Sail on back.
I understand.
All right, Carol, I've got an idea here. But we're going to need some things for both of us.
Name them.
Let's see. Pastry tube, a container of liquid oven cleaner, and a pint of milk, please.
Milk?
Yeah, low fat if you got it.
Mr. Atkins?
Ma'am.
You heard Mr. MacGyver.
Going to your office must be fun. Not always. Then let me be the grown-up. Okay. I'll drive you to school. After you brush with Colgate. I love that minty taste. Me too, and Colgate helps fight cavities.
With MFP fluoride.
Of course.
The maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
And it tastes great. Oops, I'll be late for work.
Will you still take me to school?
Colgate Regular and Winter Fresh Gel. 2 great tastes, maximum fluoride protection.
What's going on? A noise woke me up. It was my older brother, Ricky. He was going through my pockets looking for money. He grabbed my throat and threw me against the wall. He was high on crack. He was my older brother, man, and he was going to kill me for some crack. I'm never going to be like him, because nobody make me do drugs.
The Dark Lords of another world have come to enslave humanity.
Will fill this world with destruction, suffering, and death.
The Ronin warriors are all that stand in their way.
It was for them, not the pros, that San Francisco's first big stadium, Kezar Stadium, was built.
You guys used to build this stadium up for that.
We used to have
45,000,
50,000 people.
morning
in
San Francisco.
For a high school game.
High school game, the Lowell Poly game, everybody went to that.
They'd have a Thanksgiving morning
Thanksgiving
around 11
morning.
o'clock.
It was, about 11 o'clock. And it was a place to be seen. You just went to the Lowell Poly game.
But no matter where you went in those days, you'd probably be seen by somebody you knew. Because in San Francisco before the war, just like any other small town, everyone knew everyone. Those were the days when a visitor from the East would have to spend 5 days and nights on a train to get here. And it wasn't until the mid-30s that you had a better, or at least a faster, choice. It may not look like much, but this ungainly bird was a blessing from heaven for travelers to San Francisco. Pan Am's China Clipper cut the trip from the Orient down from 21 days on the ship to 60 hours of flying time. The new DC-3s landing at Mills Field, where SFO is today, meant the same kind of time savings for domestic travelers. Then, just a couple of years later, the Golden Gate was bridged. Marin had always been horse country, the East Bay a summer community. Now they were just a quick commute away over the brand new Golden Gate and Bay Bridges. To celebrate,
Hey, Dad, burn it!
What's wrong?
They left without breakfast again.
What are you serving?
Beans, what else?
How about fruit flavors?
Fruit? That's different.
Come follow my nose.
Got a nose big as Texas.
It's always nose.
Whoa, Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal.
With natural orange, lemon, and cherry flavors, and a full day supply of vitamin C, part of this complete breakfast. Well?
Little birdie, I'm making Fruit Loops my brand.
A light up ahead. Maybe I've stumbled onto something.
Korean martial art. And we will continue here from Atlantic City. Coming up, semi-final action on Sumo Night of the Giants.
So obviously, they're not going to have to be cooked for a long period of time. Want to dredge them in flour, which is going to give them this nice nutty flavor and this nice color, and just sort of seals in.
Newborn Clinic. I know this place. It's a blood bank.
Owned by vampires, and there's one in every city. And they always deliver. So where were you taking me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Look, take it easy.
Tim, I'm only going to ask you one more time.
From Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather. Get free financing until January 2006. Pay less, get more at Jennifer.
They were heading for divorce.
You still a mate. I'm a great lover.
But they turned around and got back together.
You thought there was no other man for Mrs. Darden but speak with her.
I gave her an offer she could refuse.
Next divorce court.
Today at 4 on Action 36, Cable 6.
And then put him to a beat.
That would totally be you.
Yeah.
Check out our website.
Great about myself.
G4techtv.com. Good night.
When you're big, basketball's a cinch. What's tough is satisfying your big appetite. Right, Tom? Right. And we got the answer. Swanson Hungry Man Dinners. Get a load of their turkey dinner. Big slices, mostly white meat. Swanson already put the second helping in. And I'm big on Hungry Man beef pies. More than twice as much meat as regular pot pies. For big appetite, you can't miss with Swanson Hungry Man. You're terrific. Get off my back.
Someone wise.
Sounds an awful lot like a dictatorship to me.
Well, if it works.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'd be much too proud.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Team 10. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Stop your crying when the birds sing. It may be hard to discover.
Skeletor! With He-Man gone, the magic of Orko will be mine. Prince Adam, we gotta get out of here now!
Skeletor, Orko, Prince Adam, and He-Man figures each sold separately.
Help! Help, Prince Adam! Looks like a job for He-Man! Trick's on you, bone face! Yarg!
Prince Adam and Orko with Coin Trick, new from the Masters of the Universe collection, each sold separately. Other action figures also sold separately from Mattel.
And actually, stay the course.
Stay the course when things go.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's
everyday
interesting,
life.
Martha, here we are in January, so it's New Year's resolution time, but resolutions are often about inspiration.
Pumps get boots at half price. Buy leather flats, get Olympians at half price.
Buy leather Pumas.
Get leather casuals at half price.
Pick out any pair of Fava shoes and we'll give you half off on a second pair of equal or lower price. You'll go far in Favas because the styles stand out and the shoes stand up. Fava guarantees it.
Buy fashion boots, get sport boots at half price.
Buy leather Olympians.
Get pumps at half price.
Half price sale at Fava.
To McDonald's for 2 temptingly tender chicken sandwiches. Introducing the new crispy chicken and the new Chicken McGrill. Made hot, fresh, right to order. With all white meat and the perfect seasonings for a surprising taste.
Whoa. That was only the first bite.
Who has 2 great new chicken sandwiches?
Eventually, it'll just eat you alive.
No, you got the wrong guy.
You think you're strong. It's all in the past. Then one day you wake up, you just can't get out of bed.
Or worse, you do the same thing to somebody else, even your own kid.
No, that's not me.
Johnny, we need your help here. And we know what Hathaway likes.
On Alf, the car mysteriously blows a fuse.
Horn works.
Sending Alf undercover.
Yo, crook!
To take a picture of a dishonest mechanic.
You got took.
And on Hogan's Family, the boys go on a late-night adventure.
I'm not even wearing clean underwear.
Without permission.
We both are in major trouble.
And learn a special lesson. It's an all-new night, Monday.
It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES. Turn the track into a giant mud pit. Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt. Mix it up with the big boys. See Bowser in his Bigfoot-dropping truck. See Yoshi's go-kart really go. Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells. Dino.
It's happening.
We think a Mohawk carpet should do a lot more than just look good. So we engineer our carpet from the pile straight through to the back. That's why this Song of the Sea carpet, made with pile of Acrolan acrylic fibers, can take any kind of wear, any kind of kids, any kind of parties, any kind of life. There are a lot of carpets around that look beautiful on the outside. But here's a beautiful carpet that's tough enough on the inside. At Mohawk, we make a carpet that can take it.
Here's mathematical proof that Cartoon Network has the best Sunday night on TV. First, you take not 1, but 2 of your favorite world premiere tunes and add the debut of a brand new world premiere tune. Then you multiply the sum by Mr. Smim's Cartoon Theater and a great cartoon movie. Finally, you divide the laughter between the Stone Age and the Space Age with the Flintstones and the Jetsons. It all adds up to the best Sunday night on TV, and you'll only find it on the world's first Cartoon Network.
Of external power sources. Yes. That's it. That's the combination. That's the combination. That's it.
Odors hide in fabrics, then reappear when you least want them to. Febreze seeks out and eliminates odors to stop them from coming back. And it leaves a fresh scent. Febreze, it's a breath of fresh air.
With another episode of The Untouchables.
It's a deal.
Right here on H&I.
If someone said you could look more beautiful overnight, wouldn't you give it a try? My secret is Dreamcast. I tried it, and I've never looked so good. Want to know how it works?
Dreamcast 128-bit processor makes Lara more beautiful than ever before.
So I look flawless, even on the run.
The Dreamcast Beauty Treatment, as used by Lara Croft in Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation.
made it this time. Yeah, I'm sorry. You were on a week ago and we ran late, and
I
here
was
you
going
are
to come
tonight.
out and call the pigs with that lady calling the cows.
Did you see that? Yeah. How are you? Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Please scratch the game card, or for a free card, write game card request, box 9066, Clinton, Iowa 52736.
I wonder what happened to those game cards.
More cookies, sir?
Forget I'm not an Indian, Jim boy.
I'm going to kill you for this.
The town brethren wouldn't approve of your attitude.
I don't know what...
When that's already been over the river and through the woods. The Elantra from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Win the dream vacation of a lifetime in the NBC and Kellogg Breakfast Around the World game. Flying United Airlines to exotic locations. 100 grand prize winners, 10,000 other prizes. To play, look for this game card and rules in your Sunday paper or TV guide. Then watch NBC to see if you've won. It all begins September 19th.
Long John Silver's all-new chicken planks. 100% breast meat filet. Now try our chicken plank basket combo. Just $2.99.
I'm Rebecca Stewart with News Channel 10's Date Book. This week, a good week to head out and get your oil changed. And it all goes to a good cause, the Lou Gehrig's disease fundraiser at Glenver Auto Repair in Salem. That is May 20th from 9 to 3. If you have something you'd like to see, send it to the address you see on the screen.
I love kidneys. Oh, I hate those organ recitals. Little Judy.
Dick.
Yes, who was it that said no man is an island?
Well, it certainly wasn't Aristotle Onassis. If you subtract 86 from 96, what's the difference?
485 Madison Avenue, New York 22, New York. We'll be back in just a moment, but first, here's Dick Stark with a reminder.
Friends, earlier in the program, I showed you this picture, you may remember, of my Remington being shown to a native in Italy. Well, that particular model is Remington's new auto-home combination. And in this picture, you see me using that wonderful shaver in that beautiful square in front of the Uffizi Palace in Florence. Now, remember, this is the shaver that actually plugs into the cigarette lighter of your car. It's ideal when you want to spruce up for a date, when you've gone on a business trip, or if you've just gone fishing. It's the new Remington 6-volt and 110-volt auto-home electric shaver, a product of Remington Rand, famous, too, for Remington typewriters and the finest in business machines.
Howard Hughes left Las Vegas for good in 1970, leaving behind a legacy of corporate money. In his wake, international hotel chains moved in, erecting larger versions of their typical buildings.
It changed the atmosphere of Las Vegas. You didn't have these individual crazy entrepreneurs with a vision who were able to force through something like Caesar's Palace, who were able to force through by their own will something like the Flamingo Hotel.
High-rises began dominating the Strip, dwarfing and replacing the great neon signs that had defined Las Vegas. A single hotel casino might service 3,000 guests, along with nearly as many support staff, demanding a vast infrastructure.
You have to take into consideration the fact that there has to be a huge amount of redundancy. So you never rely on one water source. You never rely on one power source. Things that are at the heart, the energy that the building requires for its physical demands, are engineered in a completely different way because of this factor of never closing the building down. I mean, that is the mortal sin, never to close the building.
Las Vegas's new corporate masters soon realized that size meant little without a storyline behind it. The way to a customer's heart and his wallet was to create the best costume party around and ask him to join the fun.
What we do in Las Vegas is that we put you on stage. We invite you to come onto our stage. What we'd like to inject into the whole thing is romance. The way romance makes us feel, we never get tired of. So if we can incorporate romance into something, then I will have you back and back many, many times and enjoying yourself and feeling wonderful about yourself.
For the last 20 years, Las Vegas architects have faced a daunting challenge: to make their hotels bigger than the rest, to imbue them with a consistent and involving theme, and to build them fast. With so much money at stake and constant pressure to relieve a fixed
I'm just looking, but I got the same real estate agent as Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson? No kid.
Hey, and that house over there, that's the producer's house. He's throwing a big bash tomorrow afternoon. A party, huh? You think you can get us into it? What, are you kidding?
When severe weather threatens.
We're the only station in town with their own radar, and that's significant because so many people around here spend time outdoors. A thunderstorm can be a major hazard, and we can see the thunderstorms as the people are getting ready to walk out their door versus the thunderstorms that maybe hit.
All you gotta do is get up.
Mahoshi, please wake up!
Tsunami, the rising sun. Saturday mornings at 10.
Show me what you got!
Only Tsunami.
Take a 14-story dive, I can tell you this much. I sure as hell wouldn't take my purse with me.
How long have you been a policeman?
11 hard, painful years.
What the heck is it?
Why did you snitching us for that nut? A caller?
I never?
Don't give us that. He knows.
About the car?
The accident, the hospital, everything.
It wasn't me, girl. I swear it wasn't me.
But only you and me knew. Oh, you told someone, haven't you? Oh, you blimmin' little idiot. You stupid, pathetic little twerp. I'm not something you scrape off your shoe, you know.
So why'd you behave like it?
Listen. I have to tag along with Stubbo. He's a thug, all right? He does us over if I go against him.
You and your pal. Everything you do is rotten. Ruining things, being foul to people.
You mean her, don't you? Gwen. Gwenny Foos. She had it coming to her. She's a right snob.
She was only saying what most decent people think. Why'd you have to take everything and make it ugly?
Like, no. It's just something to do.
Is that all you can say?
What do you want me to say?
Just tell us what goes on in that skull of yours.
Do you really want to know that?
Don't even know why I'm bothering.
Climb aboard! Next reindeer's due any minute. It's those sensational California raisins in the Emmy-winning Claymation Christmas celebration next.
It takes a special touch to make a cool, creamy, smooth Dairy Queen holiday cake. So why do we go to all this trouble? We treat you right.
No jury, no appeal, no parole. 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Weapons? Anything is possible. Chance decides.
Turned it down. How do I get in there?
That's easy. Pick a fight.
To another edition of Thunderdome!
You cutting a tooth there, little lad? Yeah, he's teething, that's all. DJ, see if there's any frozen waffles in the freezer.
Crystal's list didn't say anything about frozen waffles.
That's because she doesn't know the secret.
To add a few last-minute touches. Discover card.
Why not get paid for the things you buy anyway? Discover Card is welcome at stores like Amazon.com, Best Buy, and Gap for all your holiday shopping.
Harm's ready to adopt a daughter.
So there you're doing it manually. Or again, you can just lock in that drum beat.
That's right.
Now, can I actually record my mix and hold on to it and then put it up on the net or share it with other people?
Absolutely. What you can do, you can actually save it as a text file and email it to some of your friends and have mix wars.
Wow. All right, Nick, there's an options screen here. What are some of the choices? Can I change the tempo and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, what I do is hit the options screen. If I'd like to, I can just change the tempo. And I can slow it down or I can speed it up.
But that's the whole song, right? I'm
That's
taking
right.
the whole thing and making it slower or faster?
That's right.
And FX, what's that?
That'll actually just break it down a little bit
Okay.
and change the beat a little bit.
All right, so let's go back to your main screen there. Let's hear this music again. All right, so this is going to be George Clinton's greatest hits for Mixman, and I can remix the thing.
That's right.
It's pretty cool. And it's all synced up, so I mean, I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter. It knows to bring the music
Yeah,
together.
the Mixman engine is transparent, so it'll keep everything in sync for you.
Steve,
so you
thanks
sound
a
like
lot.
a virtual DJ.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, the ultimate musical instrument is, of course, the human voice. Now you can use just your voice to compose music, even create multi-track instrumental recordings with an incredible piece of software called AutoScore. And Evan, that's what we have up here. How does this work? I just, hum into a microphone and then turn it into any instrument I want it to be?
That's exactly how it works. You sing or play a tune and AutoScore writes it down for you. Just plug a microphone into your sound card and the microphone comes with AutoScore, and then you can just go ahead and record your music into the computer.
So AutoScore, I take it automatically scores what I'm singing, so not only does it record the sound, but it actually is writing the notes on the staff?
That's right.
All right, what are we seeing on the screen here now? There's some tracks already down there. Where'd they come from?
These are some tracks we brought with us. They're kind of nice background tracks. We have 15 sets of backgrounds.
So the software has a library of backgrounds of the drums and the piano and all that kind of stuff?
That's right.
All right, well, can I ask you to sing, or do whatever you're going to do here and show how this works?
Okay, I'll go ahead and sing for you.
Are you a singer?
I'm not a singer, no, but I play one on TV.
Okay.
Tracy to kids. Tracy to kids. Come in, kids. Come in, kids. It's here at last, the new Dick Tracy two-way wrist radio that keeps you in constant touch with your buddies. Easy to work.
That's one small step for man, one giant. I have a dream.
The car won't start.
Before winter trouble strikes, give your gas an STP tune-up. Used regularly, STP gas treatment helps break up and remove water to prevent gas line freeze-ups.
STP is the racer's edge.
Including Culkin and the librarian become animated.
Oh. Whoa. Uh-huh. I'm a cartoon.
Delicious fruit-flavored tricks, and I want some. This job calls for a super disguise.
What is it?
Oh, it's fruit-flavored tricks.
Dropping in for some?
I'm here to help kids of America eat tricks as part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Tricks taste real fruity.
Tricks has fruit taste I like. There's lemon, there's orange in every bite. Whee!
The rabbit. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Even super rabbits get hung up on tricks.
What? You just click when they click. All right, people. Now, everyone grab a partner. Oh, all right. And my dead mother said you are it. I'm with Rachel.
Great. It's gym class all over again.
Well, that's all right.
かっこ悪い恋もしたキャリアファッションブティックジョイナンバーシティ1階
Bradley Games at a toy store, you're getting great gifts. But if you get them at Walmart, you're getting great gifts and a great price. And because you don't need a coupon, the savings never expire. Walmart, more than a toy store for less.
Funding is provided by McGraw-Hill, publishers of Byte. Byte's detailed technical articles on new hardware, software, and languages cover developments in computer technology worldwide.
invitation, I went home and began bundling my old newspapers. But suddenly the pile fell. I was trapped. Let this be a lesson to recycle frequently. For the next week, I stayed alive by eating my mother's delicious preserves and maintained my sanity by dribbling a nearby basketball.
Coming up next, it's Freakazoid, followed by Road Rovers on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the ruin a pair of underwear thing. Here's what you do. First, land on an Amazon island where you're really short compared to the Amazon ladies, but try to put the moves on her anyway. And then have an elephant give you the ultimate wedgie. Ow! And then to add insult to injury, have him put on your tighty whities. And that's how you do it, because those bad boys sure aren't going to fit you anymore, shorty.
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, because once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did.
Love ya. Greg have adopted a new baby. But why are all these other people crowding in?
Because it takes a village to raise a child, Greg.
Then, got pizza? An all-new Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place right after an all-new Dharma and Greg, ABC tonight, starting at 8, 7 Central.
Oh, how do you do, Dr. Leinbach? Oh, you're German? Yeah. Oh, by any chance, did you know my family doctor in Germany? Dr. Frankenstein. He made me what I am today.
Come on, Leinbach, don't go to pieces.
I think I know why kids love me Lucky Charms so much. They're marshmallow maniacs.
Gotcha, Lucky Charms! With marshmallow clovers and marshmallow moon.
It's no wonder they make Lucky Charms part of their complete breakfast. They're marshmallow maniacs.
If you're a marshmallow maniac, these stick-on patches let everyone know.
I'm loony for balloonies.
They're Marshmallow Mania patches.
I'm stark crazy.
8 different fun patches to collect. 1 free in each marked box of Lucky Charms. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Introducing the all-new 270-horsepower Chevy Trailblazer, the most powerful mid-size sport utility in the world.
H&I presents Untouchable Sunday. 8 hours of crime and corruption brought to a shattering halt by Elliot.
A job? Pick it up free, same day at your local AutoZone.
Hey, bluebirds, singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds, bluebirds all day long.
Exchanging gifts has become a holiday tradition. And at JCPenney, so is saving 20 to 50% on the gifts you want most. Like terry-lined satin robes for her, Arizona jeans for him, and fine jewelry for everyone. Of course, if your present isn't just right, you can always exchange gifts with us, no matter where you are.
And it's not just the children.
You need to shut your mouth. Okay, Gianna? You're gonna bang your head, and it's gonna hurt.
Because where are they getting it from?
The swearing and the yelling, I think, is going to be hard to stop.
Now, this isn't a good one as well.
Oh, the commercial again. Time to get myself a Stag beer. Wish someone were here to enjoy it with me. Why, Bottomley, I didn't hear you come in. Take off your hat, and I'll get another Stag. Oh, by George, Stag always brings them best together.
Well, since this is our first session, why don't we start by getting acquainted?
What do you mean by that?
Just talking.
Oh.
Not on the ground. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Are you anything in the class of the Rocket Ranger division on television?
No. No Rocket Ranger he. That's 8 down and 2 to go, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Short, is there any dancing involved in the job that you do?
Oh, dancing, did you say, Betty?
Yes.
No, that makes it mine now. What we go. Miss Kilgallen, this is a rough one.
Is there anything that might be considered sport or athletics?
Yes, I think so, don't you?
Conference?
Yes, small conference.
Wonder how high he gets.
We don't want to mislead you, and the terms of reference here we feel necessarily must take their basic structure from our own design and language and usage.
It always does.
We give you a qualified yes.
Do you have anything to do with animals?
Yes.
Is that how you happen to be sometimes in the air of your own volition? Because of an animal? Is this a four-legged animal?
Yes.
Are you then a person who rides or attempts to ride on a rather wild type of animal?
No.
That makes it 10 down and no more to go. And panel, I want you to meet Mr. John Fulton Short, bullfighter, member of the Mexican Bullfighting Union. You, Mr. Short, you are a matador, no?
That's true.
This is the top of the thing. This is where you go out with the one little thin blade between you and all that mad and angry muscle, right?
That's right.
Well, you've got 4. You want to get the sword because the 4 of them would like to have a do at you right now. But we had a lot of fun fooling the panel, and we hope you had a lot of fun coming to visit us. But it was nice to see you on What's My Line, and of course you get the full prize. Good night, sir. Good to see you. All right, panel, let's see what we can do with challenger number 2. Would you sign in, please, sir? Wim H. Hall. Wim H. Hall. Is that right? Mr. William Hall.
Oh, I'm over the hill.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I'd go out with you.
Really?
Yes, I would too. See? And we all know how fussy Carla is.
You're not just saying this.
No. Hey, Coach. You're a...
With the RCA home theater, you can get rid of your other remotes because it comes with Video Link, the universal remote. Another way, RCA is changing entertainment again.
Good. It's nice to have a chit occasionally.
A little old-fashioned show.
Well, that's not it. You see, my TV's just broken in my room.
Look, you guys were here first. Go ahead and watch the fight.
Oh, wait a minute, pal. Don't go away mad. You'll give the SEALs a bad name. Say we wouldn't let you watch the show. We stand for democracy.
Hey, McRib fans, it's back. Just $2.19 gets you pork stacked with pickles and onions. All doused in the sauce you love more than life. Get one today. They won't be here forever.
New sunshine, yellow, shampoo plus egg puts sunny sparkle in your hair. Use shampoo plus egg, Helling, Curtis, shampoo plus egg.
Yes, nothing shampoos a sunny sparkle into your hair like shampoo plus egg. The Sunshine Yellow shampoo that conditions your hair. Only shampoo plus egg can leave your hair so soft, silky, yet so manageable. Can give it such life, luster.
At the market. Wow, Uncle, this place is huge.
3,000 square feet. If I brought it back to Hong Kong, I'd be set for life. Oh, yes. Look at my pictures. See? I have pictures of everyone here, the whole family. And your father is here, too. He's winning a tournament again. In those days, he won every tournament there was, like you do.
The lemon. Only Sunlight dishwashing liquid has the juice of one whole lemon. Sunlight with real lemon juice cuts tough.
And now a word about Sleep-Ease.
Last night, did you lie awake, unable to get to sleep? And then during the night, were you unable to stay asleep? You need Sleep-Ease, 100% non-habit forming. That is 100% free of addictive drugs. Yet Sleep-Ease brings on sleep just as fast as the drug phenobarbital. Is just as effective in giving deep, sound sleep. So next day you wake up fully refreshed, fully alive. Take Sleep-Ease as directed. 100% non-habit forming.
Do something to this kitchen.
We can't afford it. Gotta do something to this kitchen.
Put on a hot plate in the garage for a month?
Armstrong Kitchens will custom make new door and drawer fronts for your cabinets. Veneer all exposed surfaces, even replace countertops for half the cost of a new kitchen.
Half the cost?
Yes, half, and we do it in 3 days.
Hemlock maneuver. That's a good one. I mean, who do you think you're dealing with here? Some yokel who just got off the farm? Let me tell you something. I've spent 25 years in this city, and I know all about people. Nobody does nothing for nobody but themselves.
Coors, America's fine light beer, is a symbol of this scenic winter wonderland where nature rules stern and serene, where stark beauty balances the awesome elements, where a pervading stillness grips the land. Water in motion freezes to crystalline ice, imprisoning all but the swiftest current, a current whose compulsive motion never ceases. Coors captures the spirit of this untamed wilderness because it's brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water. It embodies all the fresh, clean taste you get from water in the high country. Pure, icy cold, and satisfying. It makes the difference time and again. Try Coors, America's fine light beer.
What if whatever you imagined became real? Well, now there's a place online that brings your imagination to life. MamaMedia.com. It's the site that lets you create your own web creatures. Design and send animated cards. Control digital characters with mind-boggling moves. So that anything you can dream, you can do. MamaMedia.com. The place for kids on the net.
Your mouth is amazing. Did you know up to 50% of new cavities form between teeth in places you can't even see? Aquafresh Isoactive Whitening is a breakthrough gel that transforms into an active foam. Its active fluoride formula penetrates deep, surrounding and protecting the whole tooth against cavities, front, back, and in between. For strong, healthy teeth for a lifetime, try Triple Protection Isoactive Whitening from Aquafresh. Amazing.
Frasier, Daphne found out that Niles loves her.
He's crazy about you.
This Thursday, on A Holiday, Frasier, after 6 years, will Niles finally tell her how he really feels?
No, really, I can't wait any longer to say this. Daphne.
Yes. Whoop, out of time.
Famous composer or type of noodle. Puccini. Rotini. Verdi. Mastaccioli.
Years, countless calculations, and several computer upgrades in the making, T4 includes 6 to 8 drops and lifts of various heights. But the exact number and the sequence are generated randomly inside the computer. Each ride is different.
Did you get a good look at the shooter?
No, sir. He was wearing a ball cap. I had him pretty quickly.
Commander Steckler's area of expertise was Asian languages. He had also recently spent time in New London working on counterintelligence programs. Your last bill of...
Bob Greasy doesn't wear give-and-take knit slacks from Sears when he works, but he could.
They're a comfortable idea in double knit slacks because even the new Van Roll waistband stretches, so they really give and take with the action. And they always look great because knits shake the wrinkles right out.
Give and take knit slacks. You won't want to wear them all the time, but you...
Mr. Bond.
It's pathetic that you British still believe you have the right to police the world. But you will not live to see the day. All Korea is ruled by the North.
And you and I have something in...
Hi, my name's Charlie Daniels, and I play music for a living. And when I'm not playing music, I like to read about the Old West. I don't know anybody that tells about the Old West and writes about the people and their spirit and the good guys and the bad guys as good as my friend Louis L'Amour. I've read most of his books, and a great one to start with is Hondo. Folks at Bantam Books would like to send you this new hardcover edition of Hondo to introduce you to the Louis L'Amour collection. These handsomely bound, action-packed books will make a fine-looking addition to your home or office. They'll involve your children and your whole family in reading. After you examine Hondo free for 10 days, and should you decide to keep it, all you pay is $9.95 plus postage and handling. Then you'll automatically receive another Louis L'Amour selection once a month for a 10-day free examination. You may return any copy and stop whenever you want to. You know, I look forward to receiving my copy every month. Call now for your free 10-day examination copy of Hondo. Once you start it, I guarantee you won't put it down. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Call toll-free 1-800-257-1234 to examine Hondo, your first exciting volume in the Louis L'Amour collection. That's 1-800-257-1234. Hondo is yours to examine with no obligation for 10 days. So call now, 1-800-257-1234.
Beginning Monday, September 2nd, the Superstation's got great American comedy that's sure to tickle your funny bone.
Make me laugh.
Okay, how about the Prestons and their heavenly housekeeper, Ethel?
Is this the place where the nuts are?
Yeah, they're down to earth. Next, catch a few laughs with a gang of Safe at Home. Then, try America's newest flavor in comedy, Rocky Road.
Now, do I have to write that down?
It couldn't hurt. Remember, it all starts at 6:05 Eastern on the Superstation, Monday, September 2nd.
Every day, Jack Taylor and Joe Donovan take the same road home. But today, they went a little out of their way.
Give you a hand.
Here's to you, the clean, crisp taste of Beechwood-aged Budweiser.
This Bud's
For all the guys who go out of their way.
This Bud's for you.
Very good, Daryl. At least they didn't forget everything I taught them.
The Kamari is chosen from hundreds of girls aged between 3 to 5, and they're actually chosen on 32 different counts. Like their eyelashes have got to be like a cow, their neck's got to be like a conch. The chosen few are then put in a room. There's severed buffalo heads in there, and also priests with scary masks banging drums and stuff, trying to scare them. And the one that doesn't get scared and pulls through in the morning becomes the goddess. Anyway, this is actually where she lives. She's worshipped here every day, people in and out. But when she reached puberty, then she's retired. Because she's a goddess, right, you're not allowed to film her or take photographs. But luckily I met this geezer outside and he gave me this. I had a little book that says that. There she is. Goddess, eh? Here she comes, here she comes. Oh my God, she is stunning.
Kung Fu Panda, a toy of heroic proportions, is in every McDonald's Happy Meal. That was awesome!
You know what 2:30 in the afternoon feels like, right? Sleepy? Groggy? Dying for a nap? What do? Run for the coffee? Grab a soda? But how long does that last before you're back for more? Try this instead. Take 1 5-hour energy, then see what the rest of your day feels like. Sure won't feel like 2:30 anymore. Or 3:30. Or 4:30. 5-hour energy. Hours of energy now, no 2:30 feeling later.
Bonnie Blair is going for another double, and as always, her family is right behind her.
Bonnie, can you pick up the pace? We're hungry.
Now you can go for your own double. McDonald's Bacon Double Cheeseburger Deluxe is here for a limited time only. It's 2 all-beef patties, cheese, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. It's a big value for just $1.99.
Did they get this excited when I won the gold?
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
All I know is Mama only got a taste of honey, but she wanted the whole beehive.
Oh, beehive. Yes, beehive.
You always knew how to make me smile.
Well, you know, it's a gift, really. What am I doing?
At Sony, we never say never, or we could never have made our best Trinitron picture better. With a television sound system of impeccable stereo fidelity, with access to almost every video signal, and we could never have created the ultimate Trinitron, inside and out. Sony introduces Trinitron XBR, the one some said could never be made.
The machine gun. It's not just a weapon, it's a cultural icon. For some, it's even a nickname. But in its essence, it's a lethal killing machine.
Har Har Thursdays, still the best place for brand new funny, new childhood, new marvelous misadventures of Flapjack, action, new total drama action, new stove, always funny, I love it, always new, Har Har Thursdays, Thursdays starting at 8, only on Cartoon Network.
Sure that I thought that I really got it.
But I mean, with all due respect, no one has played a badass woman for more than 30 years quite like you. Why?
Of chlorophyll. These trap the light and deliver the energy to a number of specialized molecules. This is one of them. Light hits it and excites an electron. The electron leaves the molecule and energizes a reaction between hydrogen and carbon dioxide. This manufactures the carbohydrates. But that's only part of the picture. In another molecule, another electron is excited to replace the first. A byproduct of that reaction adds more fuel to the carbohydrate manufacture. Meanwhile, the plant has taken water and split it into its component parts, hydrogen and oxygen. That produces another replacement electron. Just how a plant splits water isn't known. In fact, the details of photosynthesis itself are still mysterious. In an almost magical way, it can turn light, water, and a dead gas into the energy for living matter. Without it, we could not exist. But the plant's use of light.
Early to rise, early to bed. And in between I cooked and cleaned and went out of my head. Going through life with blind
You don't understand. We just want to ask you a question.
Let me ask you one first. What's a world-renowned entomologist with a doctorate and 20 years of experience to do with his life when the university cuts off the funding for his lab, huh?
Ask rhetorical questions that make people uncomfortable?
cerveza de barril embotellada es la cerveza al natural.
Just because he looked so strange, different. Ziggy was essentially like a brilliant collage of a lot of different elements. There was a bit of Lindsay Kemp mime stuff, there was a little Warhol, there was some Kabuki, and there was a whole lot of David Bowie.
そうですね。あれを食ってしまっては差しゴモのキューティーもひとたまりもないという技であります。しかしこれはうまく返してよ、下田が上に登って何をするのか。ああ、2人まとめてラリアート気味に決めていった。さあ今度はキューティーと下田、バックの取り合いからジャーマン危ない。ただ大技はすごく出てるんですけども、一つ一つがやや散漫な感じしますよね。そうですね。今のジャーマンなんかも
お互いでももうベルトみたいな気持ちで。
やはりベルト意識してますかね。タイトルマッチですからね。ああ危ない。ああすごい。なだれ式トップロープからのブレーンバスターキューティー危ない。おキューティーこれよく返しましたね。流れ式ですよ、トップロープからのね。いやかろうじてキューティーの左肩が上がったそんな感じでありますが、いやキューティーにもこんなスタミナが残っていたのか。ドラゴンドラゴンスープレックス一瞬のこの人も無尽蔵のスタミナ、無尽蔵の打たれ強さ。2位か完全に自爆。キューティー必殺技をかわされたぞ。三田野今度は必殺技か。しかしドラゴンをかわされて丸め込んだカウント。一進一退目の離せない攻防になってまいりました。ちょっと三田の攻撃や雑になったですよね今ね。おっと重い。やはり三田大きい三田、そうそう2プラトンでもね持ち上げるのは大変ですが、今度はチャンピオンチームの2プラトンの攻撃。ダブルインパクト気味に入っていってカウントは今のなんかキューティー尾崎組にすれば必勝パターンですよね。ですよね。しかしこれ返されましたよ。
Under one roof.
Maybelline introduces new Express Makeup 3-in-1. It glides on liquid smooth, dots on to conceal, finishes powder light. New Express Makeup 3-in-1.
It's makeup made easy.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Garfield and friends will return after these messages.
Saturday mornings, blast into the action zone with the all-new, totally awesome, super-powered Ultimate Action Team, Wildcats, next on CBS.
To the beat of just one drum, what might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means, then along come two. They got nothing but the dreams, but they got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes. Different strokes to move the world. Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody finds a way to shine. It don't matter that you got not a lot. So what? You'll have theirs and you'll have yours.
thing I want to do is get out of this sticky stuff. This is even stickier than I thought. We've got to get Pickle to take off those socks so we can wash them. Yeah.
Death Row. It sounds grim and frightening. I'm Bill Marshall at Tennessee's Riverbend Maximum Security Prison. This facility holds 92 inmates on death row. And for a short time, 3 seniors from Lordstown High School will take you behind the fences with rare interviews with the convicted. And our series starts next week on 21 Action News.
AVI, advancing color television to a new level with Zenith's highest contrast and sharpest resolution ever. Controlling your VCR, video games, and cable boxes. With Zenith's high-performance audio systems, AVI is Zenith's most advanced feature ever. AVI, tomorrow's technology today. Watch us.
For all those striving to get to the top.
One in the world. Get everybody's points of view to understand life as they see it, not just as we see it.
And the work continues. All thanks to one visionary who has imprinted cinematic history on our consciousness.
Professor Wayne Zielinski could use a good shrink. Instead, his kids got one.
We're all the size of boogers.
I shrunk the kids.
What?
And now you can get a hold of the action, hang on to the fun, and feel the excitement when you own...
Dad, don't eat
Disney's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, now on video cassette. And on the same tape, you'll also get Tummy Trouble starring Roger Rabbit. It's 2 hilarious hits in one. For just $19.99 after a $3 mail-in refund, go out and get a good shrink.
All right, ladies, this will be in tomorrow's paper. Let's make it good. Big smile. Now, let's make sure we have these names in the right order. You are?
Mrs. Milton Burrow.
Across the United States, kids are coming face to face. There's no faster name.
Turmoil. There's all sorts of things coming after you.
Minus 56. It's not just cold, it's painful.
Well, it really is. And just leaving the hotel, going from the hotel to the car this afternoon to come over to the arena, your face became, first it got real cold and then real prickly feeling, and then all of a sudden it just didn't have any feeling at all.
Richard, you want me to get over this one? This one isn't going anywhere. They're going to have to bring out the front loader and help push him off the race course. So we're going to move on now to truck number 41. This is Bill McCoy, who's brought out a nicely put together little machine here.
What's a good looking little truck. Bill has no doubt has tried this several times before. 26 years old, out of Illinois. And I don't know, I said earlier it looked like a horsepower track to me. What do I know? We got a 4-cylinder in the lead. Watch this guy, he may just scorch it again.
The truck is known as Concoction. And it is quite a little concoction that he has brewed up here as they push the number 29 off. Watch the flag man on the right.
Jim Harbaugh doing a great job.
Run away with Concoction out on the course.
Well, it's not a big bad V8, but you know what? It may be the secret tonight as we've got a 4-cylinder in the lead. The first set, he gets around real well. Look at this. I mean, hard on it. The truck's coming around. Let's see how he does on his big jump. Now he comes to the whoops, and this has been real tough for everyone tonight. Over the first set, good. The truck's settling in and running and working extremely well. Just doing a great job. Now, got in a little bit of trouble.
He's struggling there, isn't he?
It didn't dive, but I think something has happened to it. And he pulls completely off the race course. I didn't had no idea that he was in trouble. He looked to me that when he made that curve at the end that he was just going for it. You see the back of it, the way it's set up with the radiator in there, in the back.
Fuel cell stuck to the back add a little weight there. Yep.
Pull over shock.
Well, the Concoction is done for the night. Now, this is a truck coming up that I've been waiting to see run here tonight. This little machine here.
You're in, unless you're like the weirdest guys ever and I don't see it. Great.
was a kind of excitement and a new thing, but it takes a while for it to filter up.
And in the Patti Smith Group's case, it would be a Midtown major label Arista who would sign them and team the band up with producer and godfather of the downtown scene, John Cale.
New York Times. Famous magician performed tricks that have never been performed on television before. And our old friend Ernie Kovacs is going to be there as host. That's tonight over most of these same NBC stations. Well, Miss Lumpkin and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. This is Bill Cullen saying for The Price is Right. So long, and thanks for watching us. Bye.
Models dresses by Dan Keller. This is the Mark Goodson Bill Codman production in association with the National Broadcasting Company. This is Don Pardo speaking.
You didn't know that, did you? And yes, I could have insisted I have a bigger part of your life, but I didn't. I took the easy way out, and I regret it.
She asked you...
Don't blame her.
Blood, it's in you to give.
We now return to The Omen 3, The Final Conflict. Bo Burton's Bowling Tip of the Week is brought to you by Kellogg's, where you can get a taste for the healthy life.
A word of advice. I suggest you keep one last bullet in your pocket, not for your enemy, but for yourselves.
They were strangers in a strange land.
It always struck me as rather odd that a man can be glorified for pillage and murder, but ostracized for dishonor.
They were soldiers in a brutal army.
It's about surviving. All we got is each other.
There is no one they can trust but themselves.
This is the Legion! You march or you die!
But a brutal war is about to make them comrades for life.
The Legion is a family! Don't tell me about the Legion!
New Price is Right sweepstakes. Now, all this takes is your estimate of the total price of the items. You send as many cards as you like. If you're the winner, not only do you win the prizes, but of course we're going to fly you to New York, and you'll appear as a contestant here on the program. So, take a good look and listen carefully.
Hi, Quark. How are your lobes?
Tingling at the sight of you. Will it be, Another black hole?
What's going on?
Gene, are you there?
You think I'd purposely murder 1,000 people?
Something's wrong.
Flight 23 Sierra, a private 747. The luxurious plaything of one of the world's wealthiest men.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you could join us.
I've lost contact with 23 Sierra.
The passengers, a collection of the rich and the beautiful.
He's just not here.
The cargo, a priceless fortune in art.
Hi, y'all. Hey, allihopa. Hey, guys. We're going on a national bikini tour, and we're looking for 2 oil boys who can grease us up before each competition.
You are in luck.
Ed, we won! What prize do we want? A 2-week trip staying in French castles or a piece of swampland forever?
A holiday in luxurious castles in France or a damp, wet piece of swamp? Brother, I think you know the answer. I'm gonna go pack. Booyah!
Okay, we've made up our mind.
Glue all the way around the top edge and bottom edge of the lampshade. Make sure that you just do one edge at a time. We've already done the bottom. And then I'm using a beautiful twill ribbon. Next week on the Computer Chronicles, software secrets. We'll show you some of the hidden power inside Word, Excel. Adobe Photoshop is a deep program. You'll see some neat tools you didn't know existed. Sometimes the source of software secrets is the old helpline. We'll show you some folks who earn their living revealing software secrets. You know what an Easter egg is? It is a software surprise. We'll show you some of the best ones, plus the hidden secrets in computer games. Some sneaky ways to get to the next level. It's all coming up next week on the Computer Chronicles.
Baby upstairs already asleep and everything. Get him in this night area. Now, if he wants to let you take him, then that's fine. Well, if he won't, then I don't see. I mean, I can't make him.
So
since y'all are the parents.
Myself, right?
Yeah. If you think it's going to, be a problem the rest of the night, that's the best thing to do. Okay? Do you need to get anything while we're here?
Yeah.
Clothes or toothbrush or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. You want to follow?
Philadelphia police! Open the door!
I was wondering when you were going to get here.
Monsters! Aliens! McDonald's! The heroic characters from the new DreamWorks movie, Monsters vs. Aliens, are out to save the world.
Excuse me, can I order a salad?
You can find one in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
You're supposed to be a monster or an alien.
Never really finished. Maybe these people have some kind of weird DNA. They're smart. Smart but kooky. I wonder what they're going to think of next.
On the stove, we'll get rid of it here. There we are. And here's what we have. I've already cooked one for you before you came. Oh, did I tell you to put the marinade in? I bet I didn't. What you want to do is to put the marinade back. Let me show you this step. We missed it. The marinade that was in the pot with the pork is to be strained out and poured in with the wine, so that the meat cooks in its own marinade for about 1.5 to 2 hours, along with a cup of wine, right? Okay, here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. The fun part's finding a spot. There it is. Put in a couple pounds, not all of them, we want a few for garnish, of grapes. These are seedless, Thompson seedless grapes, you see? Put them in the pan and let them cook for about 5 minutes with the lid on. There we are. We'll let them cook for 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to remove the roast and we'll slice up a bit for us. You ever thought of putting grapes in a pork dish? It's really very beautiful. Let's get the roast out of there. And I'll just, come on, grapes. Oh, there. I'll just put him on my block. Keep him on a warmed plate, of course. And I'm not going to slice much of this because the friends that eat all of this food, and I know you always ask who eats all of that food. Well, I have a whole crowd of characters around here that help me, and people of whom I am incredibly fond, just terribly fond, and they eat up everything. Sometimes they eat things they are not supposed to eat. There, we'll get that on a big platter now, a good serving platter. Another biggie for our kitchen. How am I going to do this? I have to do it from this side. Just pick it. Oh, boy, that's warm. There we are. That's a nice arrangement. Do you think that's okay? Let's put that out here, and in the meantime, we'll finish our sauce. The sauce is so simple. We have one other ingredient. We have the grapes. You see? Now we're going to add a half a cup of whipping cream to the pan, and the sauce will be ready. Trying to clear off my block a bit so we can...
Welcome back. If you talk to any parent, they will tell you they lose sleep at night worrying over issues that involve sex, social media, drugs, friends, grades, you name it. So today we're having an honest conversation with three very...
Top. Which would you rather be cleaned with? Soft scrub cleanser with Clorox bleach, which cleans tough stains without harsh scratching, or the kind of powder that's harsh? Wise choice. Soft scrub with bleach, preferred by countertops everywhere.
We've got a great show, and we'll be right back.
Right, yeah.
But see, that's what I've been realizing, is that nothing's perfect, and you can't plan everything.
Well, I guess...
Sure, she gets credit for turning a frog into a prince, but great hair really starts right here. If you got flakes, the best haircut in the world ain't gonna help. But a great shampoo will, and that's Head & Shoulders. Dermatologists will tell you the same thing. Turns out they not only recommend it, they use it. More than any other dandruff shampoo. Looks like gray minds really do think alike, even if they don't always get the credit for it.
The #1 dermatologist recommended dandruff shampoo, Head & Shoulders.
Very Christmassy. We're going to do some eggnog from scratch. Some milk, cinnamon, cloves, vanilla. Just give it a quick whisk here. Bring that to a boil, then we're going to simmer it down for a couple of minutes. 12 eggs, a couple of cups of sugar. Whisk it hard, okay? Yes, sir.
I'm tired of whisking. My money tied up in these cars, and if I don't get my money out, I am over. I am finished. Do you understand that?
Charlie Babbitt thought he knew everything.
What is this? Who is this guy?
Raymond is your brother.
My brother? I don't have a brother. Just thought maybe you'd like to go to Los Angeles with me.
Charlie, let's take him home. Come on. This makes no sense.
Well, I found out a few days ago that I have a brother and I want to be with him, and I'm supposed to give him up.
Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise, Rain Man, rated R. Starts Friday, December 16th at theaters everywhere.
Non-stop what I am. Chuck E. Cheese's non-stop fun is so non-stop you can check out all I did. Chuck E. Cheese is the real cool place to be a kid.
E-Chargers Flying Machines, the smallest motorized planes ever, with a micromotor that charges in under 10 seconds. Just charge them up and let them rip. Feel the power of real flight. E-Chargers Flying Machines, each sold separately, batteries not included, from Spin Master.
Luther said you fired. Cleo. Cleo! We gotta act like nothing's different. All right, now you need to get to Luther's and get your job back.
Man, Luther can kiss my ashy kneecap.
This money got you tripping. I know you haven't.
Everybody needs some
$12 for every mile over the limit.
That's $300.
You can add fast, too. Next.
To send someone money fast, call 1-800-CALL-CASH or come to any Western Union location. Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
I don't mind working hard, but I'll tell you how I feel. I'm working honest day and I want an honest deal.
Nobody wants high food prices. So when more people come to Safeway than any other food store in America, you know we got to be giving them a good deal.
I want an honest day and I want an honest...
Try Zeta. Their last house mother was hospitalized with hallucinations.
Awesome. Awesome.
Think of all the animals you've ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and mink. There are lots of funny animals in all this world, but have you ever seen a panther that is pink? Think! A panther that is positively pink. Well, here he is, the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther. Everybody loves a panther that's pink. He really is a groovy cat, and he's a gentleman, a scholar, he's a acrobat. He's in the Pink Panther, the rink-eating panther. And it's as plain as your nose that he's the one and only truly original panther, pink from head to toe. Yeah, he's the one and only truly original panther, pink panther from head to toe.
We Italians, we love love. We love life. But most of all, we love pasta. Our #1 favorite, pasta barilla.
Sì, barilla.
Ordinary pasta can stick and clump. But imported pasta barilla is always perfect, always.
Al dente.
In Italy, our favorite pasta has one name.
Barilla!
The #1 love of Italians. You'll also love authentic barilla pasta sauce.
Very, very good.
How do you like that?
All right, break it up. Come on, break it up right now. Okay, you kids take a walk. Come on, take a walk. Get lost. Not you, Mucci.
There, that's a classic one there. Doesn't that just say 70s to you? You've probably got something like that laying around your house. So just if you do, send them in to us. Send in your entry, Almost Live 70s Challenge, 333 Dexter Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98109. We need to have all the entries in here into the station by this Wednesday, Valentine's Day at 5 p.m. Good luck, and we'll see you next week.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Pizzeria Pagliacci, featuring traditional and gourmet pizza by the slice. Pizzeria Pagliacci, rated Seattle's best pizza. Promotional consideration also provided by your local Coca-Cola bottler.
Rated M for mature.
New York, an eloquent expression of form following function.
Walt Disney Home Video presents Aladdin, the movie that became a sensation.
Are you kidding? It's the most popular movie of the year.
Is now something special on video. How about that? Disney's newest classic is fun for kids.
The best.
Fun for grown-ups.
It's outrageous.
Fun for the whole family.
Big group hugs. It's so funny.
But hurry, it's only available for a limited time.
So I have to go and get it right now.
Ages, do you think you could find something for me?
Our boss said to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah, that's, I'm sure the dizziness will pass. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
English muffin okay?
Hi. Whew, garlic.
Yeah, I love the flavor, but that smell.
Watch this.
Twice as fresh?
A different kind of air freshener. So good, it works 2 ways. Like a spray on strong odors, just wait.
That's fast.
And like a solid, only better. It'll work here 60 days.
Twice as fresh does twice as much. Needs more garlic.
Twice as fresh. Better because it works 2 ways.
I guess most of you have seen that fascinating motion picture Cabaret, and of course you've seen this fantastic makeup and the performance that went with it by our guest celebrity. Now I'd like you to meet him in person. Here is tonight's award-winning star from Cabaret, Joel Grey.
You always know what to do. Who are your friends?
Welcome to I've Got a Secret, Joel. As you can see, the panel's chairs are empty. That's because we sent them off stage to the old soundproof room so that you can explain your secret to the folks here.
Well, all my life as a performer, I've been in front of the cameras. But I've always had this urge to see what it's like to be behind the cameras as a cameraman.
Okay, well, tonight you're obviously going to get your wish.
That's right. I'm going to be one of your cameramen, the one who shoots the panelists. But they'll be blindfolded and they won't know what I'm doing.
Okay. What we're going to have you do now, Joel, I'll grab this mic so we'll be talking to the people as we do it. Just step right over there, if you would. Take over camera 2, and you'll be replacing our regular cameraman, Len Uslander. Thank you, Len.
Thank you.
Now you're putting on the little head thing there, and Joel has never done this before, and if you think it's easy, it takes quite a lot of training. Yes. So I guess we're all set, Johnny. We can send the panel back in now with their blindfolds on, of course.
Oh, mush!
Okay, we won't give them any more verbal cues, and they'll be, I can see they're taking their seats now by the rustle of the curtain.
Excuse me,
Again,
they're just about set. They're getting the blindfolds.
Okay, thank you.
Somebody can speak to me?
Yes, they'll be putting questions to you in just a moment. By the way, I must tell you while they're sitting down again how impressed the nation was by your performance in Cabaret. It's really remarkable.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, panel, with your little blindfolds on, Joel's secret concerns what he is doing tonight while...
Judy,
Yes, Ralph?
these dolls, they're alive, aren't they?
Sure they are. Remember when you talked about toys coming to life tonight?
Oh, but you...
This is Keith Fordyce welcoming you to a very special edition of Ready, Steady, Go. For those of you who don't know this show, I might say that each week we invite all sorts of pop singers along here to Studio 9 in Kingsway, London, and the crowd who come in get a chance to meet their stars close to. Well, each week we like to have a special look at fashion, so we'll kick off that way this week. First of all, hairstyles. They are long as always. And then hand styles, lots and lots of rings, shirt fronts, immaculately white with long collars, and boots.
Greek yogurt have to be thick? Does it all have to be the same? Not with new, light and fluffy Yoplait Greek 100 whips. Let's whip up the rules of Greek.
You pay your auto insurance premium every month on the dot. You're like the poster child for paying on time. And then one day, you tap the bumper of a station wagon. No big deal, until your insurance company jacks up your rates. You freak out. What good is having insurance if you get punished for using it? Hey, insurance companies, newsflash. Nobody's perfect.
Yourself.
Someone had a busy night.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well, Bug told me he did the initial autopsy.
In a brand new episode of The Truth, something unthinkable happens.
Oh, Jenny, I am so sorry.
Felix gets a girlfriend.
That's okay, come on back.
But is his new crush
Your eyes are beautiful.
under the control of an ancient spell?
Felix, she's not kissing you because she likes you. She's kissing you because she's a zombie.
So, find out in a brand new episode of The Truth, next Saturday night at 9, only on Nick.
Mother took him out of school because children laughed at him.
Everybody's got to walk that lonesome valley. They've got to walk it by themselves. There's nobody here can walk it for them. They've got to walk it by themselves.
Music to AP was, it was sustenance to him. He needed music probably like he needed oxygen. It's really what kept him going. It's what filled his days and nights. It's what filled his quiet time and alone time, which was most of the time. There came a stage when his voice started to change, you know, when he was a young man. The quaver in his voice that the trimmer had, the tear that they call it in the valley, made it a beautiful church voice.
The mark that had seemed a curse for a child now gave A.P. Carter the ability to distinguish himself as an adult.
But something got a hold of me. Yes, something got a hold of me. I went there to fight, but on that night, there's something got a hold of me.
There that
chicken from Popeyes. We're celebrating po' boys.
You're gonna love Popeye's new chicken po' boy sandwich. All white meat chicken strips, classic mild or spicy, lettuce and pickles on warm French bread. Only $1.99. You won't find a big sandwich like this at a burger joint.
This isn't just a sandwich. This is the new chicken strip po' boy.
Try Popeye's new chicken po' boy sandwich for a special introductory price of $1.99. Or get 12 pieces of Popeye's chicken, classic mild or spicy for $8.99.
The Duke boys and Daisy are racing old Boss Hog clear around the world. And they gotta win the prize money so Boss can't foreclose on the family farm. Actually, greedy old Boss wants the farm and the money for himself. So he's gonna cheat.
Gentlemen has become my heart's desire. And I am going to get them. Why do you need me?
It's by far the best create mode I've seen of any game in the industry right now. It's sometimes you got mad actually at the team because they were putting in so many different things that you could do, and you can create any person that you'd want. You can put tattoos over your entire body. If you want to wear a cape, you can wear a cape. If you want to wear all sorts of different shapes hats, you can wear those. Any design you want to put on your costume, any piece of clothing you could ever imagine is in there. You make your guy sort of, you can have his arms really thin, his body really big, anything that wouldn't even be possible in reality, you get the option of doing in the creative superstar mode, which is why people just love it and spend, it's almost a game within a game. They will spend days and days in there. In addition to that, you can create your own animations, which is a really cool feature. I don't know any games where you're actually able to create your own finishing moves. We all have ideas of, hey, if we were a professional WWE superstar, what would we do in the ring? And you're able to actually live that out by spending some time in there. You only punch somebody, slam somebody, suplex somebody so many times before you're like, hey, okay, I want to see something different. And that's one of the cool things is that each character has so many moves that you would play the game forever and ever and ever before you actually saw everything.
All right, you don't want to go anywhere because me and the beautiful girls from my World Wrestling Championship are going to hang out here. And after the break, we're going to check out the THQ
Superstar Challenge.
We'll see you in a few.
.com. We got to rush because Megan is dying to give us the quote of the day.
I am. Today, Nick Hurd says, if you smile when something goes wrong, you already have someone else in mind to take the blame.
What's the verdict? Jason gonna be getting up and walking around anytime soon? You want nothing but a big old... Anyway.
This is Emma. She has a dog and a pig. Together they are agents of chaos to floors in every room. But Emma's home has life.
Keeping Institute tested 13 competing hairsprays. Who came out on top? Pantene Pro V Flexible Hold. #1 for soft feel. #1 for bounce back hold. Pantene Pro V Flexible Hold. It aced Good Housekeeping's test. Now put it to yours.
Saturday, ABC's College Football presents a pair of high noon showdowns in regional action. The Ohio State Buckeyes try to clinch the Big Ten title when they meet arch-rival Michigan. Or Florida State invades cross-state rival Florida. Then Fred Couples, Corey Pavin, Peter Jacobson, and Tom Watson duel in the desert in the Skins game. It's all Saturday on ABC.
Looking down. How's our fuel? 0.6. I have the ball, 1.75 miles. Check me out. Am I on line? To the left. A little more.
And plugs back in.
This is me in terms of my musical identity today. Where I've come from and what I mean.
From the Cradle, the new album by Eric Clapton on reprise, cassettes, and compact disc. Available now at Blockbuster music locations.
Now, will you marry me?
Niles, what just happened?
Mike, these doors won't open either.
And we need to get through them to get to the throne room.
Then you need a brave knight. Coming.
People always ask us plumbers why their drains run slow. Greasy, gunky buildup is why. Now you can treat this and prevent it from coming back with new Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover. Ordinary liquid drain openers remove clogs but flow past the greasy buildup. Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover releases millions of hungry enzymes that eat the gunk lining your pipes and keep your drains flowing free. New Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover gets the gunk that slows your drains.
Licking lizards. The bugs take a licking, the lizard's tongue is sticking. Take your lizard in hand, catch what you can. Licking lizards.
Licking Lizards, the game where you try to catch the most bugs with a lizard's sticky, stretchy tongue.
Catching bugs the fun, just to catch your tongue.
Gonna make you smile, they seem to stretch for a mile.
Licking lizards.
Licking Lizards, new from Tyco.
Embarrassed to be here. You think this is the command I dreamed about? Well, we're all in this mess together, mister. And you and your career are in the hands of those very ass... including this one. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
You'll have a good time, just call friends. You'll really have a good time and make new friends. 0898 23 23 23.
Is he didn't turn in the freak? Isn't that right? Huh? Isn't that right? Huh, brother? Wait. Before you make that entry there, you got to move it over to this column and then move the decimal point. I thought I told you that.
Let me tell you something, pal. You cannot touch me on depreciation of assets, okay? Don't even try, rookie.
Oh, by depreciation of...
Gross is what you are. Net is what you should have over your face.
Yeah, well...
Trash-talking accountant will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following episode.
so much. Thank you so much. But whoa, it has been quite a week in our country. And of course, first of all, we have to say that our thoughts and our prayers are with the people in Los Angeles. The earthquake of course, was a terrible disaster. And yet, when you think about it, as terrible as it was, it only knocked the Bobbitt trial off the front page for 2 days. Not guilty, by the way. How do we feel about that? All right, okay. Oh, no, hey, save it for Geraldo. It's all right, anyway. Anyway, I believe, it just shows we have...
Bell introduces the chalupa.
Ooh.
With a shell so crispy.
Ay, ay, ay.
So flaky.
Oh.
So chewy and tasty.
Hurt me.
You'll wonder why we put anything in them at all.
Por favor, drop the chalupa.
Get your hands on one now for just 99 cents. If you don't love it, we'll give you your money back. Only at Taco Bell.
They're back.
Happy New Year, amigos.
4 new Chihuahuas are ready to party. Get yours now at Taco Bell.
Hey, you!
Who, me?
Take my picture.
Me?
Here, use my Panasonic video camera and portable VHS recorder.
Reggie, I don't know how.
It's easy. All the controls can be attached to the camera, so you can take pictures. Smile. And with Panasonic, you get instant replay right through the camera, so you know you've got the shot. Take my picture. I got it, I got it.
I got it.
Get the fun of outdoors indoors with Panasonic OmniVision.
Reggie Vision.
Now then, we'll just set the sail. There now. A-sailing we will go. A-sailing we will go.
It's Santa's biggest day, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Then the Man of Ice who will melt your heart, Frosty the Snowman. 2 Christmas classics Saturday.
Sasha! What
kind of rights do you think you have to drive with 2 policemen on the hood of your car?
Don't yell at me.
You don't yell. Get out of the car and give me your key.
I'm not going to give you my key. You have no rights.
Oh, yes, I do. So, now I'll get in your car, and together we'll go to the police station.
Sit down. Sit down and give me my key.
We are now going to serve a warrant on a woman who picks up men in order to rob them.
Well, criminal investigations department. Well, I've seen that. Criminal investigations before. Well, huge money involved, yeah? Okay. I know this paper. Are there any other people, strangers in the flat? No. Answer me. Is there strangers in the flat? I've been working. I'm asking again if there are strangers in the flat. Well, there is a woman. Where is she? There she is lying in the bed. Well, dear me, there are Americans to see you in jeans and everything. Who are you?
I wish you wouldn't freak out the help. I've got a mayoral campaign to run. Need to know you're going to handle this part of the business.
I get bored.
I hate it when you say that. You have plenty to do. You still have Mary Jane.
There's something new from Whirlpool that uses intuition, much like your own. Precisely releasing detergent at just the right time to give your clothes just the right clean. Introducing the remarkable Whirlpool Duet Pair with 6th Sense technology that keeps clothes looking newer, longer. Receive special financing for 18 months on major appliance purchases $450 or more on your Lowe's consumer credit card. Only at Lowe's.
When is too much too much? To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks. All served up to the latest graphic technology, Morphmation. Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level? Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
I'd rather not be alone.
Don't tell me you're afraid of being by yourself. What's the matter?
The blood.
Blood.
I had blood on my hand, but there's not a trace of it left.
Oh.
Far away. Far, far away. That's why everybody wants to hear me sing, is far away. Real far.
Oh, hey!
What's this? Special old-time boxes.
Nice. How lovely.
For Kellogg's 75th anniversary. On cornflakes, there's...
It's the sweetheart of the corn.
Right. And the Rice Krispie Kids on this...
Oh, how cute.
Uh-huh.
He looks like the kid on the box.
I'll take a couple.
I'll take cornflakes.
Ladies.
I'd like to do I'll take a couple.
Ladies.
Let me see.
Ladies.
Look for 75th anniversary boxes of Kellogg's cornflakes and Rice Krispies in your supermarket while they last.
I got mine.
Are we almost there? I'm starving.
Only 5 miles to a Hardee's Big Roast Beef.
5 miles?
What a sandwich. Tender, juicy roast beef, sliced in, piled high on a toasted bun.
Stop.
You've never tasted a roast beef sandwich like
Finally.
May I take your order?
I wonder what we ought to have.
What? 2 big roast beef sandwiches. That's what we ought to have. Thank you, ma'am.
Hardee's, best eating in town, up and down and all around.
So the Full Moon Festival takes place in the evening. People come here to worship with 2 candles. One they put down was for the Buddha, and the other one is for their family, for good luck and health.
Come on, Bill.
Bill, come on.
That man just threatened to kill me.
What man?
That Santa Claus man.
Oh, yeah. We've had our eye on that Santa Claus for a long time.
I'm serious. That man threatened me with physical violence. He knows my name, and I want him out of this building now.
Philadelphia quarterback today.
He got sacked twice consecutively at the end of the half and then had to scramble out on the Hail Mary pass. Now they come out the first time they try and throw the football, and he gets sacked again. And it's being done by the front 4, or front 3, I should say, of the Seattle defense, which has got to make them feel awful good about the pressure they're getting on the quarterback.
This is the 5th punt by Talchik. Do you think they'll be coming after it again?
No, I don't think so. They're going to set up for a return now.
Edmonds waits inside his 40. You were right, Joe. Punt's not very well covered by the Eagles. The ball to the 33. Now it's covered. Up to the 45. And a good starting position for Seattle. They have the lead 21-6 here early in the 3rd quarter. Total 12 have already played. Jets play Monday. Denver lost today. Cincinnati won. And New England won their game. And that was a look at the playoff standings in the AFC. We'll check into that further as a first down pass by Craig goes long down the middle. Unbelievable to the tight end Gordon Hudson. What great. You hate to keep using words that are repetitious, but concentration is why he caught that ball 30 yards.
Absolutely. He goes right down the middle of the field. There you see the Eagles. They run out to double cover Largent and Darryl Turner and puts Hudson right down the middle. That's an excellent throw as well as great concentration.
Right between Cooper and the linebacker Alonzo Johnson. Ball at the 25.
You know, when you get that, the way the Eagles play it, you get that extra defensive back up around the line of scrimmage. If that tight end can get down the field, puts a lot of pressure on that secondary.
John L. Williams back in the lineup for Seattle. He's on a wing. Here's a fake to Werner. Oh! Just missed the diving Turner, who caught a touchdown pass earlier today, in a brawl back upfield. Well, that lasted. There go flags, and there's another brawl. And another flag by the...
You've been turning it off, and that's real good, but you gotta keep it up. And here's why you should. We've been pouring into Florida year after year, using up our water. The problem is clear. Turn it off! When it doesn't rain, or it rains all out, we've got to manage for floods and drought. It's important to protect the environment, too, for plants, wildlife, me and you. So call this number for things you can do. We can't manage without you.
Order in the court. Quiet, please. And now, will the counsel for the defense plead his case?
Your Honor, I have before me a copy of the Constitution of the State of Texas. With the permission of the court, I shall read from this Constitution.
You may proceed.
Nearly 100 feet long and weighing 30 tons, it contained almost 70,000 resistors, 10,000 capacitors, 6,000 switches, and 18,000 delicate vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes burn out just like light bulbs. In a machine that contained 18,000 vacuum tubes, it was likely that at least one would always be burned out, crippling the machine. Presper Eckert found the key to making ENIAC function. He had the vacuum tubes built to high tolerance. He critically tested them, and then he ran them at low power.
If you took these measures, you might be able to get the machine to work for 10 minutes, half an hour at a time. Since the machine calculated so quickly, you can get a lot of work done in a half hour. And so that's what happened.
After 2 years of intense work, ENIAC was complete a few months after the Japanese surrender. Although it wasn't finished in time to help win the war, ENIAC was a marvelous machine. Huge and hot, it could perform up to 5,000 additions, 357 multiplications, and 38 divisions every second. By far and away the most complex machine of its time, ENIAC still lacked many of the qualities of a modern computer. Its memory was very primitive. It had to be laboriously rewired each time it was programmed, and couldn't make logical decisions based on its calculations. But with tremendous expenditures of time and money, ENIAC had proved that computers could be constructed. However, except for arcane scientific calculation, did anyone really want them? The question lingered. Could anyone build a really practical computer?
After their break in communication, the frequency of his crimes increased.
Now, how long after that visit did he kidnap Jason and kill the babysitter?
3 days. Now, Gina used to live in that neighborhood while Wicker was in jail. If Kobe had the same babysitter as Jason, maybe Wicker went by there looking for his son.
Well, he obviously...
Can I get this tomorrow? You want it when? Tomorrow!
At other stores, getting alterations by tomorrow can be a real problem. But with C&R's new express tailoring, tomorrow isn't a problem for normal alterations.
Yeah, we can have this for you by tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Buy your suit, sport coat, or slacks today, and you can have it ready tomorrow. Express tailoring, only at C&R.
Regardez, professeur.
Standard.
Le dieu du café. Standard. Dieu, quel café.
Keep your hands on the car. I'm doing my job. Right.
Your brother.
What about your brother? How about the dog? You know the dog. You can't. You just can't.
Oh, hello, Polly. Want a cracker? Polly, want a cracker? Say, why don't you answer?
I'm waiting for the $64 question.
Okay, our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machine furnished by the American Totalizator Company. We'll look at our sweepstakes in just a moment, but right now, a word about a fine product. Give us a minute.
Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, growing undependable.
Who says cleaning has to be a full-time job? Swiffer.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can...
Both hands!
You have the right to speak with an attorney. And have the attorney...
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, man, skip the right.
You were made at the scene of a robbery. Van Roos Jewelers. There were
O2 has the best call success rate ever, beating all of the UK mobile figures previously published by Oftel. So your business gets the signal and network performance it deserves. See things differently. See what you can.
10 points at stake, Georgette.
Bo Belinsky.
Bo Belinsky is the right draw. You're in the general area. For 7 points now, you can still pick up 7 points if you can associate this person with an object, and Yvonne can get it.
Catcher's net.
The catcher's mitt.
She knows more about this than I do, I can tell you.
Oh, we're really out of luck. I don't know about any of this.
You don't go to football games either?
5 seconds, Yvonne. Next try.
I don't know any baseball.
I'm sorry now. We'll drop down to 5 points. This is the person we're talking about.
Oh.
What is the object?
The object is a television animal.
Oh, no.
I can't say animal.
Inanimate object, my dear. An animal. We'll give you a new try at it. No, the person we were talking about was Yogi Berra. And we had some fairly good ones going, but
I should have told you I had it.
Here we go.
If you should have told me, then I wouldn't have given you a clue at all.
Try this one. You look at it, we'll show our friends at home.
The make-believe knight in armor who fought windmills, Don Quixote.
All righty. Now, 10 points are at stake here, Gerald. This could give you the game. What is the object?
The object is, a crazy windmill.
Crazy windmill.
A crazy windmill.
10 points and the game.
Crazy windmill.
That's a terrible clue.
The painter Vincent van Gogh? Vincent van Gogh is not correct for 7.
Good answer.
You like it? You like the answer? No credit, though. 7 points at stake now, Gerald. There is the person. What is the object?
The object is an old knight.
I know the character, and I can't think of the name. The fellow that chases windmills.
Now to show us her fun cake recipe, Mrs. Butterdon.
Take butter, 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 and more butter.
Today, there's a better choice. New I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Sticks. It bakes and tastes like butter with 50% less saturated fat. New I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Sticks.
And yeah, with this GE profile, you get smart dispense technology, H-tuition weight sensors, and it's Energy Star rated. And I'm thinking you might like the color
More Energy Star rated appliances than anyone. Now through Saturday, April 25th, save 20% on all Kenmore appliances and 10% on all other appliance brands. For more, see Sears.com. Sears Blue Appliance Group.
Alas, that these evil days should be mine. The young perish and the old linger. That I should live.
If you've ever thought of starting a business, or if you already have, the Wall Street Journal could open some new doors for you. And more important, help keep them open.
Call 800-372-3000 for this special introductory offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks, $29.75. Phone 800-372-3000 now for the Wall Street Journal.
Blues first feature-length movie.
We're having a show out in the
backyard. With singing, learning, and magic. Your kids are gonna love it. Blues' big musical movie. Available only on video and DVD.
This is gonna be so great.
For bland meals, introducing Chili's 10 entrees for under $7 each. Like our Honey Chipotle Crispers. We take the time to hand batter each one. That's what makes them crispy pieces of heaven on earth. 10 perfectly portioned entrees for under $7. Right now at Chili's.
Comrade Colonel.
Pauline, show me the file on a citizen named Valentina Orlova.
Wait,
It... なるほど、ちぐさあすかのコールですね。大熱狂コール。これは大変です。これは大変です。ビューティーペア界にもなかった大興奮後楽園ホール。さあ、アスカが行く。受けて立つ。大森ゆかり。大森は冷静です。大森は冷静です。アスカも冷静に行く。さあ、どうでしょうか。アスカ、大コールが起こっております。後楽園ホール。3WA マスガイタック選手権60分3本勝負を迎えました。バックを取ったライオネス・アスカ。さあ逆にバックを取った大森ゆかり。まあ大森そしてジャンボホリのファンもいるんでしょうけども、しかし声援は一方的だ。声援は一方的。大森が底力を発揮している後楽園ホール。さあそしてどうかジャンボホリにタッチ。こういった
From Ephesus, it's a 7-hour bus journey to the south coast and Fethiye, where you can charter a yacht to take you further around the coast to Mount Olympus. This part of the Mediterranean is called the Lycian coast. It's renowned for its secret coves and beaches, and many can only be visited by boat.
It's easier to charter a boat in Turkey for a week, or if you don't have the time or the money, the best thing to do is hook up with a couple of people, split the cost, and then you pay anywhere from $30 to $100 a night, depending on the boat. And if that's still out of the range of your budget, you can always offer to do the washing up. That's my boat.
It's cheaper to hire a boat in Turkey than in any other European country on the Mediterranean coast. The boats are called gullets, and the thing to do is charter one for a few days at a time and stop off at various beaches and ruins along the way. The ancient city of Arakanda is one of the best preserved sites on the Mediterranean coast. My English guide, Oz, who's been visiting Turkey for many years, offered to take me around the ruins, which can be reached one day sailing out of Fethiye.
What's that smell?
I think it's pine tooth, actually. So, this is Arakanda. Absolutely wonderful.
Have you been here before?
Yes, I have. This is one of my most favourite sites.
These classical ruins all over Turkey. I mean, I just didn't expect to see so many of them.
I think most people tend to.
Yeah.
I think most people tend to think that sites like this are actually in Greece or
Italy.
Yeah. But in actual fact, I think Turkey actually has more.
The final week for the KFC 19-day December holiday special. A complete 10-piece family meal for just $10.99.
Final week?
Yes, ma'am. It's such a great deal, we could only make it available for a limited time.
Tell me more.
Sure thing. You get 10 pieces of delicious fried chicken, large mashed potatoes with gravy, large coleslaw, and 4 hot buttermilk biscuits, all just $10.99 only at KFC. But hurry, the offer ends Sunday.
Persistent child. And over time, even no-wax floors get scratched and scuffed. They need Mop and Glow Triple Action. It not only cleans and shines, it protects in one easy step.
The pain, be strong.
This poem would crush you.
God, Ryan, go away. She found herself a beautiful boyfriend.
Yeah, man, he's absolutely gorgeous. Please leave her alone.
You see, Kelly, our love scares them. It screws up their cookie-cutter world.
Ravi makes me incredibly happy.
Let's play a terrifying new movie. Something has moved in with the Barkley family. And so has terror. Child's Play. Child's Play. Rated R.
Starts Wednesday, November 9th at a theater near you.
Bother. There's no point in bothering. It makes them look silly little boys and girls, which they are.
They rip drapes up, don't they? They rip them up and
they got old creepers on and their socks, earrings, short hair. It all stems from a bit of skin, a bit of Ted. They take the piss all the time. So everyone I see, bus along the road, in the swimming bars, I'll give him a good eye. You know, it's like. Then he's got a bit of red in his hair, blood.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is it. They call it music. Right, they call it music. What do they call it? They call it dancing. They reckon dancing is jumping up and down like they're on a pogo stick. Is that dancing? No, it ain't. What energy can you burn up through that?
And he had a dog collar on, with a dog's chain round his neck, and a little bit of leather where you hold onto the dog light at the end, and he had tickets all stuck over him with safety pins, and he just had all his shirts ripped, everything. And there's nothing good about that, is there? They look idiots. Take Mickey all the time.
They basically started it by saying they're going to wipe Ted's out. Ted's live in the past. All right, fair enough, the style lives in the past, but Ted's live for today, the music today. Rock and roll still lives and always shall live. It started way back, what, 1940s? Something like that. In fact, it's one of those very first records, something about 47, 48, something like that. Okay, and it's been going from then, and it's going today, and it'll be going tomorrow, and 20 years hence. Right, punk rockers come along and say, okay, we're clever, we're big, we've got music. They may call it music, but it's not. They said they was going to wipe Teds out. No way. That's why they get hiding. They get themselves beaten up because they reckon they're bigger than us.
The fights between Teds and punks, it's not a new thing in a way, really, because you still have the fights with the mods and the rockers, and the skinheads and the Pakis, Pakistanis. But in general, the youth of any generation, if there's not a war, they like to use their aggression up some way at football matches and things like that. So they've got an idea.
Measure that width and cut your fabric about a ½ an inch larger than the width. Okay, so this one is this is called wood grain chocolate. It's $6.95 a yard, and it's available.
Awesome! Hey, I'm breaking loose, running free.
The open road is calling me. My soul is...
Well, they were great. They came straight from Top of the Pops to do it. The Smiths gigs, as I remember them, were all a real fucking vibrant celebration.
We never let nobody do anything like this. If you, or one of your people, catch this guy, hey, guess what? 7 or 10? Maybe.
Maybe if we're lucky.
You know, this man disgraced me. And you. He spilled the blood of an innocent...
Ecuador is the smallest of the Andean countries which stretch along the western coast of South America. Despite its small size, Ecuador has one of the world's most varied landscapes and climates. The Andes form the mountainous backbone of the country, and a third is jungle. Almost half of its 10 million people are Indians. I'm traveling from the coast up through the Andes to the capital Quito and then north. From there, it's into the Amazon jungle. I end my journey in the famed Galapagos Islands.
I Shrunk the Kids.
What? Disney's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is now on video cassette. Own all the action, all the fun, together with Roger Rabbit in Tummy Trouble. For just $19.99 after a $3 mail-in refund, get yourself a good shrink.
We did not seriously think that a hobbit could contend with the will of Sauron. There are none who can. Against the power of Mordor.
Days left to look at Christmas at 10.
It's Red Lobster's new seafood trios.
1, 2, 3 seafood favorites on one dish. 3 different tastes, each one delish.
7 all-new seafood trios starting at $6.95 at Red Lobster.
Good things come in threes.
ブラームの体勢で後ろに落としました。井上貴子。さあ今度はキックが入ります。またいった。トンピングでやります。おっと足を攻めてますね。あれアスカ、どういった狙いの攻撃なんですか。ちょうど裏側ですね。
はい。明らかにもう動きを止めようとしてるんですよね。
動きを止めようとしてね。はい。
膝十字持ってきてます。
ピンポイント攻撃という感じでね。井上貴子。なかなか細かい技を見せております。さあ今度はほったられてまいりました。またいった。このキックは効くでしょう。思わずファンも目をつぶってしまう、そんな感じの強烈なキック攻撃であります。さあ今度は井上京子、徹底的に攻めつけられております。もうほとんど泣きべつという感じ。がっちりと両足を固められております。ほとんど動けません。ぴったりと決まっております。さあロープに今手が届きました。やっとロープに手が届きました。今度は場外ですか。場外に出そうとしております。今日は青コーナーでありますが、とにかく徹底的であります。 堀田由美子、井上貴子。完全に今日は強敵を井上京子に絞っているようであります。場外に出されました。場外戦です。おっと場外カウントアウトの決着はありませんか。今改めてファンに知らされております。おっと放送席の横だ。この試合は勝ちますと2点であります。引き分けますと1点ということになっております。負ければ得点が加算されません。両者ともこのリーグ戦に入って共にいっぱいを喫しております。
That time again, taxes. But the friendly folks at Cashland have given them somewhat of a makeover, made things quicker and easier. Bring us your refund check and have cash in hand in minutes. Or you can start at Cashland and have us prepare and file your taxes. Then collect on your refund in as little as a day, in cash. Taxes may be forever, but the wait for your refund shouldn't be. Call Cashland for details and locations. It's another way we're your cash carryout.
How Stephanie Becker eats a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, I like to eat one of my Reese's right away and save the other one for later. It's later.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
5,000 people on LSD, with the Grateful Dead also on LSD, leading the crowd through a series of improvisations. And before that, rock and roll songs for 3 minutes. Period, paragraph, we're out of here.
Scars you have. Never forget who gave you the best of them, and be grateful. Our scars have the power to remind us that the past was real. We live in a primitive time, don't we, Bo? Neither savage nor wise.
High, isolated tabletop mountains called tepuis tower over the jungles of Venezuela. This region has long been the subject of delightful fantasies and classic literature. Many a daring adventurer has been lured here. But it was not until the 20th century, when the airplane made it possible to reveal its secrets from high above, that the world began to see the extraordinary beauty and the fantastic grandeur of this landscape. In March 1985, an international team of skydivers was lured to Otana. The passengers of this aircraft, Gene Banish and Bill Booth, are surveying possible landing sites for the team.
I like the overhang on this one, though.
Bill designs parachutes. Gene specializes in cliff jumps, or base jumping. Only one other expedition has ever reached this summit. From the almost sea-level, lush green rainforest, Otana rises abruptly, with precipitous salmon-pink sandstone cliffs, and 1,000 feet below the summit are huge caves which Bill and Gene hope to reach by rope. But first, they and 10 others must land safely on the top.
The world's uptight.
This is what it sounds like when I masturbate. Listen.
The Man Show isn't.
New season of The Man Show starts Sunday at 10, only on Comedy Central.
Buckle up your seatbelt, buckle up. Buckle up your seatbelt, always buckle up. Pull it nice and snug, give an extra tug. Buckle up your seatbelt.
While playing the game Stuntman, always remember to keep you and your friends well within the margin of safety.
Your seatbelt, always buckle up.
Pregnancy tests have the same problem, little cups.
You gotta be kidding.
But Clear Blue Easy is just one piece, one step. No little cups to fill or spill. Give up the cup. Try Clear Blue Easy. It's one step easy.
How fast does Anbesol start to relieve toothache pain? Before you can say...
Anbesol.
Denture pain? Before you can say...
Anbesol.
Relieve minor mouth pain on contact with Anbesol in regular or maximum strength.
The city of Townsville is under attack.
What? Let's get down. Girl, trouble, move out.
To have a baby, right now.
It's the return to tradition.
Welcome home, my son.
It's the return to the great outdoors.
Summer camp.
Our Amanda's already skipped 2 grades. How about your boy?
Probation.
It's the return of family values.
So you still desire me, the old ball and chain.
Forever.
I'll get them.
This 3-piece wool suit was ticketed $345 at Grodin's. The same suit is just $199 at the Men's Warehouse. $146 less. Money that belongs in your pocket, not theirs. I'm George Zimmer, president of the Men's Warehouse. Now, you know the facts.
The Men's Warehouse, San Francisco, San Jose, Mountain View, Newark, Pleasant Hill, Santa Clara, San Rafael, and Walnut Creek.
Maybe some people slide off to the side like this.
Or maybe some don't.
Right? You take Farilla, for instance. Now, from what I hear, he's going to be made captain, which means one of those lieutenants. Muhlenberg or Hunter or Cayetano, however you pronounce it. One of those guys is going to be put into Frank's slot. My point is, everything changes. Nothing remains.
Arby's is doing the French dip. Everyone's dipping into Arby's fantastic new French dip sandwich.
We dip it at Arby's.
You'll go overboard for the hottest sandwich in town. Loads and loads of lean trim roast beef on a long hearth-baked roll. Pick it up and dip it into hot, natural beef juices, and you're doing the French dip.
Come in and dip it.
French dip is one of Arby's 4 new deli specialties.
Miss Preston.
Gravity on the treacle by the Kranz band.
What often happens?
You are therefore a woman, correct?
Very good, Miss Arlene.
Are you a leading woman rather than a character actress?
It's a move.
Huh?
As I remember, move was yes a few questions ago.
I'm having a little trouble here. Yes? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You say you have appeared on television indubitably. Does that mean that you are seen quite a lot on television?
Crying song.
That means yes.
Yes? Do you have your own show on television?
Langendorf and Geisy.
I take it there are 3, huh?
A flag is speaking too.
Do you have somebody with you on television?
Yeah.
Does that mean? Right?
Yeah.
I see. You are a couple, either a man and wife or a man and a woman who play a dramatic half hour of some kind.
You want me to take you out of that, or you want to get out by yourself, Arlene?
Her language has got me all mixed up.
Yes would be the answer to that.
Yes would be the answer?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a picture of yours now playing on Broadway?
Move.
No, wait a minute, we got to have a conference.
It's move.
No?
In the term as we use, playing in Broadway, yes.
Have you been in, certainly the top 10 or 15 in television shows?
And I Einblock zum beim Siegerton Geist. And Flug and Die. I
This is what happens when this is what happens when you have general lumforms that come to this program. That would be yes.
That would be yes.
Mm-hmm.
Were you not too long ago interested in the same kind of clothes that the previous contestant had as his profession on this program?
On flabben-dabben.
Yeah.
First, he seduced her.
I would have done anything for you.
Then, he seduced her mother.
Do I frighten you?
They couldn't get enough of him.
I'm a woman that needs a man.
Now, they can't get rid of one fate, one living waste.
誰でも簡単アイドルゲームアンサンブルスターズ10連無料。
この夏荒くれ者たちが東京ディズニーシーにやってくる。
あ、ジャック。
この海に初上陸ディズニーパイレーツサマー7月11日から。
おっ
うわ、出ました
あまあ、あそこはパワーボム食らってましたからアジャがね助けに出てくるのはしょうがなかったですね。
そうですね。
あ今将棋倒しってやつじゃないですか
ドミノですか、
ね
ドミノみたいに姿現れましたね。
今試合の権利があるのはまだブル様と神谷ですか。
そうですね。さあ堀田がフォローして、ギロチンですか。
あ、これ食らったらまあおしまいかな。今日はそういえばまあね対象格はアジャさんなんで、やっぱりあれですね、神谷がやられてるとちゃんとフォローに出てきますね。
そうですね。うわ、テリーパーも初めて食らった。
ヌンチャ攻撃。今のボディプレスなんかも本当に安定感あるんですよね。
そうですね。もう何を出してもこの人はすごい。
まあ確かにうまいっていうか、ね、
もう申し分がないという感じなんですけどね。
まあでもやっぱり悪の強さっていう点で他の選手に譲っちゃってるかなって気がしますね。
あ、これ気がしましたね。
神谷も頑張るチャンスっていうか、みんなにっていうかファンを含めてね、観客を含めてみんなに自分を認めさせるすごいいいチャンスなんですけどね、今日あたりは。ちゃんとフォローに出てこれるんですね。
しっかりジャングルジャックの一員ですね。
そうですね。
あ、怖い。
頑張れ頑張れ。まあ今日の神谷はいいですよ。
いいですいいです。
でももう疲れてそうです。やられた。
さあ対象対決は。
The bomb squad, they got a message.
Back home, my dad's mojo recipes were laying eggs.
Honey, I've done everything. You get to know everybody and you feel real at home and you feel real comfortable, like you kind of get a feel for the area. That's it right there. Right now we got a carjacking, suspect vehicle.
802, we do have the vehicle climbing down.
Air units got him.
Vehicle safe.
No fumble, no foul. The jersey will be right back. Part of Extra Helpings Weekends.
It shimmers like a red jewel in our solar system. Astronomers once believed vast canals crisscrossed its surface, while science fiction writers invented stories involving little green men coming to conquer Earth. With the recent discovery by NASA scientists of possible primitive life forms originating from space, the debate rages on whether life once existed on this planet. Take a journey to the fourth planet from the sun and separate fact from fiction as you explore Mars, the Red Planet. Wednesday at 8 on WVIZ.
I have some of that juice. Is it still cold?
Should be.
I got points. Cover me. Go, 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 move! Me, take front door!
Don't feel restricted and confined. It's close to the hustle and bustle of Tokyo, yet it's so calm and peaceful. The perfect retreat from urban madness. Look, she's blowing bubbles. This quiet place seems to be happy to extend a warm welcome to new visitors. I'll definitely be back.
Against a very colorful Grover Cole background, here is Johnny Ray. So let's bring him on.
What makes Diet Slice taste so good?
It's gone. It's done.
How'd you get the hook? And he said, look.
It's Louis, Ren, Twitty, Ruby, and you know who?
Beans?
Beans!
The beans!
Yeah, what part of beans?
I'm poor. Who knew going back to college meant all this typing? Who's got the time? But it's time for Honey Nut Cheerio. Oh, you mean Psych 101.
It's time to take your Johnny.
Golden honey and crunchy nuts.
With a taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey of it all.
A plus. B.
It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
A&D wishes you a warm and wondrous holiday season.
It's everything you love about the arcade game. Cut down to size. Only on the Super NES.
X-Files is brought to you by Burger King. If you ask us, it just tastes better.
Always get what I want. That's right. But I'm not a baby like Chucky here. I want choices.
Tonight, when you pour yourself a bottle of Guinness, you might wonder whether there's anything you can add to improve that strong, dry taste. After 200 years or so, you might come up with the same answer we did. Another bottle of Guinness. Next time you feel particularly thirsty, try it. You'll find it's exactly twice as good as one bottle.
You still out here? Yep. Maybe I could take a look.
I want to talk to you.
Talk. Lad, you look painted for war.
You set up trade between Hank and the Cheyenne?
Oh, well, no. Hank seemed to need a bit of incentive to do business with the Indians.
Nintendo Entertainment System. When you master Rob, the video robot, and meet the challenge of Gyrobites. When you shoot the light-sensing zapper. When you play the system with so many arcade hits, you're playing with power. The Nintendo Entertainment System Deluxe set. Batteries not included, Super Mario Brothers, and other games sold separately.
Finish has lots of enemies. Pretty soon, you need the better get Mako guys.
Get our great-looking Mako Ambassador finish for one low price, only $189. Call Mako today.
Mako, America's smart choice.
Didn't know I was. Talk about being out of touch with your body.
Wait a minute. That noise isn't coming from you. That's coming from out front.
Oh, please let it be a door-to-door chiropractor.
Look, it's a dog. Oh.
Oh, it's so...
Compared to JCPenney bears, most bears are a little bare. Ooh. They're just $15 with any $20 purchase.
Oh, yeah. Hey, could someone hand me a scarf?
Fun. Different, JC.
New from Nerf, the N-Strike Recon CS6, the blaster you can customize for any mission. For night missions, equip the red spylight to spot hidden targets. For multi-target missions, the 6-dart quick-fire clip gives you extra firepower. And for long-range missions, flip up the...
To go back. Maud, you must go back. And you will go back.
Because Hiram Maxim patented his machine gun in Britain, Germany was forced to pay a fee to the British government for every Maxim machine gun it produced.
Billy Gibson is thinking about getting an Xbox. He's thinking about the 70 incredible titles like Spider-Man and MotoGP. He's thinking about Xbox's awesome graphics and gameplay. What he's not thinking about is landing the 50-50 grind.
Anyone see my board?
Xbox, now $199. Think Xbox.com to win a Cadillac Escalade and up to 70 games. Rated E through T.
What a jackass.
I don't believe him. He never used to be like this. I don't know what to do.
Well, you know what I'd do if I were you?
What's that?
Call your mommy. I'm driving a bus here.
I love video scavenger hunting. Let's roll. Spotted dog, twins, rock group headstand. Got it. Twins? Well, I always see twins. And McDonald's. Oh, spotted dog. Hey, a rock group. Works for me. Nice convertible. I always see red convertibles. At McDonald's. Hey, we're doing good.
Prepare yourself for a marvelous surprise. This can be yours. A new car! The 1978 Buick Skylark. As fun to drive as it is comfortable, the Buick, which fits almost everybody's lifestyle. Buick's unmistakable Skylark. It's equipped with steel-belted radial white stripe tires, bumper strips and guards, automatic transmission, door and window frame moldings. Okay, Bob? And here come two little old ladies with a table full of dice right down here. No, they're lovely young ladies is what they are. Now, Linda, I want you to look this over. That is... I beg your pardon? You certainly can. I'm glad to know I'm doing business with a girl who knows what she's doing at the dice table here. Now, you roll that over the line, and if you roll the first number in the price of that car, you're in business. Go ahead. Well, it has to stay over the line to count. Okay, she has rolled a 1. I'll bet that's not the first number in the price of the car. 1 is not, and the buzzer says so. Now, before I ask you anything about that, I want you to know that there is not one single 0 in the price of that car. Not a 0. Okay. Not only that, there is not a number in the price of that car that is above a 6.
All right.
The numbers in the price of that car are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Understood? Mm-hmm. Now tell me, is the first number in the price of the car higher or lower than 1? Higher. Higher. Very good. I'm doing business with a mathematician. There you go. Roll that over that line. Try for the second number in the price of the car. She's hung up on 1s. Is that the second number? That's the second number. Do you realize, Linda, that there are only 4 numbers in the price of the car, and we know this one's right, and we know that one's right? You're halfway there. There you are. Throw it over that line. And she threw a 6. Is that the third number?
Talk to him just once before they...
All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Taking their social cue from the idea of endless summer and California culture. All of a sudden, almost overnight, people were growing their hair long, taking lots of drugs, and trying their darndest to all screw each other freely.
Sexuality became less important, oddly enough, in the sense that you didn't have to spend this long courting time of the boy always figuring out a way to get inside the girl's pants. There were no pants. It was the 60s.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to go to one of those other things, do a thing dedicated to that little girl over there called Hartley. Thing called Foxy Lady. Look at
On Caroline, a romantic gift.
It's gorgeous. Thank you.
Leads to the moment you've waited for 2 years. Richard and Caroline's first real kiss. The perfect moment.
Richard, keep your hands off my husband.
Maybe not. It's an all-new Caroline, NBC Monday.
Tuesday, an all-new Mad About You. Meet the new neighbor, Mayor Winningham, Super Mom. And how about this? Ira falls head over heels for Rebecca Lobo. Then a star-studded Just Shoot Me charity free-for-all.
Yes.
Then it's a special full hour of Frasier. Last month, he fell in love. Now, Frasier gets dumped. Was it something he did?
Tell me, what do you think are my main faults?
Sarcastic.
Bossy. Huffy.
Vain.
Oh, vain.
All new Frasier, NBC Tuesday.
Hot Rod.
I'd like to welcome our Professor of Power, Mike Galley, here to my shop to talk about the Hot Rod Cop Car project that we just saw. Tell me, how did all this come about?
Well, it was pretty easy. Both parties were in the right place at the right time. We went to lunch one day and...
The man is chasing you. You have a lipstick, sir. Great. Apply the lipstick. Now, get into a pretty skirt. No, that's totally wrong this time of year. Find a handbag and matching heels. Then turn to the man chasing you and... smooch him. Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it? You be a spy kid. First, locate the top secret devices that help even the most experienced agent stay undercover. Then, master the martial art of Kung Fu. Be sure and defy gravity. Most importantly, log on to CartoonNetwork.com all this week to see an exclusive spy clip and find out how to win the coolest spy gadgets. Become an official spy kid all this week on CartoonNetwork.com and see the movie Spy Kids in theaters March 30th. Real spies, only smaller. Rated PG.
Just one will wipe out a city the size of New York.
Why would the Kazakhstanis want such a fearful device?
Power, greed, insanity.
Welcome to our world.
Guys, just staring at my teeth. I'm more than just beautiful teeth.
Get great teeth with Braun Oral-B Battery Brush. Its unique 3-bristle system cleans and polishes for healthy, beautiful teeth.
Nice teeth.
Braun Oral-B, better bristles, beautiful teeth.
We have discovered either an alien space creature or, no, it is Dr. Allen. Large in personality but diminutive in stature, he's managed to insert himself in yet another crevice.
Somebody fine will come along, make me forget about loving you in the Southern Cross.
In zero gravity, the ultimate experience is the spacewalk. Before Challenger, it was easy to ignore the peril to an astronaut like Joe Allen. We saw only the romance in it.
Putting on a spacesuit always reminded me of the activity that a 4-year-old youngster is put through when his mother or father dresses that youngster in a very heavy snowsuit. Your mother doesn't bundle you up, but your shipmates do. Put you in the spacesuits, and oftentimes with a pat on the head and a butter cookie for good luck, which they feed you. They then put the helmet on the top, snap it into place, and from that moment on, you float in the suit. You don't stand on the boots. From time to time, your toes will touch the boots, or your head will bob up against the helmet. But basically, you are floating in this cocoon, so to speak. You float out through the hatch. You're now then provided with what is literally a 3-dimensional magic carpet. And you can, using the controls, maneuver yourself away from the mother ship. You are orbiting the Earth as surely as the moon orbits the Earth, and you are yourself a satellite.
There was always the danger that a faulty jet in the backpack would spin the spacewalker uncontrollably into the void of space. It all came to seem so routine, but it never was. Launching commercial satellites from the shuttle was meant to defray the cost of operation. After the Challenger accident, President Reagan has decided that the deployment of commercial satellites is no longer worth the risk.
They're orbiting bombs when we carry them up in the payload bay. They have volatile fuels, they have electrical power systems, but they're designed to have all kinds of safety features within them.
You're working in an area that...
I'm sorry. Football!
So, what did she offer you? Let me guess. Gay marriage back off the table. No abortions for anyone, ever.
Yes and yes, on a silver platter in exchange for our endorsement. You were right. She's planning to run against you.
Your stomach. This could be your back. This could be your body. This could be the way. The Soloflex Muscle Machine. Call now for a free brochure.
I play a good game, but not as good as you. I can be a little cold, but you can be so cruel. I'm not made of brick, I'm not made of stone, but I
4 days only. Just 4 days for the Fredder Appliance in the store warehouse sale. 4 days this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Don't spend more than $163 for this 19-inch color portable TV or $237 for this Magnavox VHS video cassette recorder.
The Fredder Appliance 4-day in the store warehouse sale. 4 big days this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
4 days of low prices just for you.
Be me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure yet.
Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
Golly, that felt good.
Texaco. On behalf of Texaco dealers and distributors in all 50 states who bring you Texaco Sky Cheap, the gasoline that can drive down the cost of driving and save you money. And since our show is all about what's happening today, here's what's happening with millions of families. The Texaco credit card. James Crawford of Temple City, California, has come in early to fill up with Sky Cheap. He's getting some facts on Texaco batteries, too. He's using his Texaco credit card. While Mrs. Crawford's been shopping, her car's been getting a Haviland oil change and Marthac lubrication. Charge? Naturally.
What's next on Springer?
Tweaky Dave. You've met him before. Now Jerry goes to where Tweaky lives, the streets of Hollywood. Tweaky Dave shows Jerry where he sleeps, how he survives, and the runaway kids he tries to help.
I can't get off the streets. I can't, I cry every day, man. Every time I see a 12-year-old kid out here, I cry.
Were those gunshots?
Yeah.
Jerry on the streets of Hollywood with runaway teens. Next Jerry Springer.
Today at 11 on TLV 12.
The mineral baths and good for me. Hope he's right.
Back with more Space Flicks on 100%.
Wyatt Earp's in trouble, and only one man can save him.
Who the hell's the marshal?
You're looking at him.
Judge Reinhold and Fred Ward as Wyatt Earp.
The animal would simply tear chunks of living flesh from the body of its prey, spreading blood, perhaps viscera, and muscle masses attached to tendons from the skeleton. Probably it left a very messy meal, and smaller carnivores cleaned up the mess behind, eating the muscle tissue and the viscera and the bits and pieces that a tyrannosaur scattered in great abundance around its kill. So you can readily appreciate that an animal of this size, of this stature, of this sleekness and rapidity of motion, the horrible appearance of the mouth, the warty nose, must have been a very impressive thing to see in action in the late Cretaceous of Western Canada.
This is the butcher's shop at the London Zoo. They're preparing a week's rations for just one of today's largest living carnivores, a lion. Surprisingly, the lion's eating habits provide the basis for some startling conclusions about...
Missy! Is this the general manager's office? Well, my name is Hazel Burke, and I'd like to talk to him. What about? About a no-good vacuum cleaner, that's what about. Well, I already talked to your complaint department. What do you mean Mr. Starkey can't help me?
Tuesday on the American Parade.
You reward your friends and punish your enemies if you can.
Hear the candid memories of his final days in the White House as the conversations with former President Richard Nixon continue. Join Charles Kuralt for the American Parade, Tuesday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
No campfires. That's because it's really dry around here.
Hey! Where's Dusty gone?
I don't know.
Come on, we better try and find him.
Commence filling dam, Sam. Sam to Wallaby 1. Lower away.
Back at school, everybody's looking. First impression crucial.
Hi, I'm Boomer. And I'm Greg from FM 99 WQIK.
We want to send you and a friend to the 94 Grammy Awards.
If you'd like to win, all you have to do is watch A Current Affair each weeknight here on TLV 12, and then listen to us each weekday morning on FM 99 WQIK for your chance to become eligible to win 2 tickets to the 1994 Grammy Awards and attend a post-Grammy party and much more.
That's right here on TLV 12 and FM 99 WQIK.
Sheriff, that's my...
You really want to argue, mister? You got a gun?
Well, Paradise Lost.
You brought it into the house and we don't know anything about it.
It's a machine.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you too, Laura.
Humans series premiere Sunday, June 28th at 9, only on AMC.
Last thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dreams of growing up to ride.
っていうのをもう一つ出してないというような気がするんですよ。
これはこれまで3試合を見てて
もうちょっときつい攻めっていうんですかね。なんていうんですか、やっぱりこういう大きい舞台っていうのもまあほとんど初めての選手多いですから、やっぱり緊張もあると思うんですけども、
もうちょっと厳しい攻めというか激しい攻めというかそういったものを見たいという感じでしょうかね。まあただやはりどうしてもねこのやっぱり横綱級団体としてはねやっぱり横綱級の格がありますから、それもどうしても微妙に意識してしまう部分ってのあるかもしれませんね。
やっぱりあとはほとんど初めての部分もありますから手の内わからないですからね。
探りながらと、まあその辺が大きいんでしょうね。
先ほどの最初のですねオープニングの全選手入場式、これ見てるとやっぱり全日本女子というのは他の団体よりもなんか、まあ、2倍か3倍の人数がゴーンと上がってきましたよね、リングに。
そうですね、
選
手層がねやっぱり3倍あるっていう感じですね。本当に人数多いっていう感じですね。
やっぱり懐の深さって感じますよね。全団体を受け止めてるわけですからね、全試合において。
だからもっとねガンガンいかなきゃダメですよ。
なるほど。さあそして先ほどから必要にこのキックで活路を見出そうという LLPW 風間ルミですけれども、
このハンダって選手は割と技のレパートリー多いんですよね。
そうですね、しなやかというか体も柔らかいですね。アートケーブラのコンヒーロー、この技はいつ見ても本当に綺麗に決まります。南、
大きくいくしかないと思いますよ。大きいものね。小回りでやっぱり向こうの方がありますからね。
はい、さあそして見た、これも大きな技だ、大きな技だ。さあ出ました、エアプレーンスピンからそのままおっと空中で1回転させて落としました。かなりね押された時の落差がありますんで、これはちょっときつい判断ですけれども、これも大きなブレンバスター。
コスチュームの雰囲気は同じなんですけど、よく見ると
違いますね。
新しい水着ですね、これは。
ね、各選手微妙なところをこうワンポイント変えたりして、
そうですね、今日は全日本選手ほとんどのもう全員と言ってぐらいコスチュームと水着はもう慎重していましたね。ビッグマッチ用って言いますかね、まあ本当にオールスター戦ですからね、気合の入れ方は違いますよ。
そうですか。
今のなんか良かったんじゃないですか。蹴り足取っちゃいましたしね。
だから持ってるものをストレートに出せばいいと思うんですよ。だからどうしても相手が小さいですからね、まあやりにくいっていう部分もあると思うんですけども。
Now they will learn what is fear the night.
Out of an age undreamed of comes the most incredible adventurer of all.
What daring! What outrageous! What arrogance! I salute you.
Conan the Barbarian.
Wrap it up, ship it out. Their domestic customers are mostly food manufacturers who will turn plain rice into everything from side dishes to meals to snacks for the American consumer.
Set up a perimeter as soon as the call came in. Anybody see it go down? A homeless said he heard the shot, saw somebody with a dark parka and a hood running away.
What's the situation?
2 cops working the warrant squad. Suspect's girlfriend lives in there. The Sarge here's got a perimeter around the place.
Saftig und frisch sind hier oben die Wiesen. Und klar und rein ist die Luft der Berge. Und darum ist die Alpenmilch so gut. Und die macht, dass unsere Milka so zart schmeckt.
Milka, die zarteste Versuchung, seit es Schokolade gibt.
A wonderfully made film, says Roger Ebert. Christian Bale gives a star-making performance. Daring and clever, smart and scary. Super Cop.
It's only fair that this State of the Company report should have a new state-of-the-art presentation with awesome sound and dynamite graphics. Here we go. That didn't work. Let me see.
Business is always trying to make some things better.
Welcome you back to the Key Arena here in Seattle, Washington. It is a 2-point ball game at the half. The Seattle Redhawks have led all the way so far against the UMKC Roos. And hi again, everybody. Barry Tompkins with the coach, Dave Bullwinkle. And Dave, let me just ask you a rhetorical question.
The women's all-around gold is at stake at the World Gymnastics Championships. Plus, the world ski flying title is on the line on ABC's Wide World of Sports. Next.
In red here at King Louis Lane, Tara Bornhoff, 5 years old, and her mom Sunday, watching Dad go against Mark Williams of Beaumont, Texas, who is up now, and he's trailing by 10 pins. 3 spares. That one just went sailing.
See you later. And what we talked about, the characteristic of King Louis Lanes, you can play the big hook, but you must keep it between the second and third arrows. You send it too wide, it like slides off the cliff. Here's Mark Williams. He gets it out to about the 5th board. See you later. The lane characteristic holds it back, doesn't allow the ball to come back, and he's left himself a tough spare, the 1-2-4-7.
Well done. Little shaky at the end, but they're down. Mark Williams with a 244 in the first game, and Westlake's total was 212, not 222. So here we go. Game that may not be as high in scoring, but who knows, because we're just nearing the halfway point. 4th consecutive spare, 5th frame for Williams. Boy, oh boy.
Really shortened his backswing that time and never gave the ball any room at all, and he has left himself a very difficult split to convert. He needs to get the ball over between the 3 and 10 pins, have the ball take out the 3 and 9, and deflect into the 10. He'll shoot it down the right side to get some angle.
Nope, open frame.
Surprising, Chris. He went to the extreme left, and when you're to the left, you can make the 3 and 10, but it's very difficult to get the 9 pin out. And so what happens, he hits the track area, what we're talking about, and the ball snaps too much. He carries out the 3-9. He's now trailing Leroy Bornhoff, who's on the approach by 28.
Spare working.
Get all this for the price of $19.99. Also available for $14.99, our turbocharged foot pump kit with 5 bonus blow pens. You can call the number on your screen to order. You must be 18 or older to call. Sorry, no COD.
Watch out! I'll follow the girl. You get Bailey Gate. Police officer! Everybody down! Get out!
Morning seems so much brighter after a good night's sleep. That's why I love my Tylenol PM. Sometimes I have trouble sleeping. I used to worry about taking something. How would I feel in the morning? And then I tried Tylenol PM. It stops my pain and helps me sleep. So in the morning, I'm rested, refreshed, ready to make the most of my day.
Rest easy. It's Tylenol PM.
You want to fix this mess?
A mess? I don't think...
What's that?
Snapshot from Progressive. Plug it in and you can save on car insurance based on your good driving.
You sell to me?
No, it's free. Want to try?
You try this if you try not this.
Okay.
Resulting in a gradual rise in global surface temperature.
We believe that there is some suggested evidence now that the atmosphere is indeed warming, the lower atmosphere is indeed warming due to the greenhouse effect. The article in Science suggested that this might be occurring.
In 1981, this article presented considerable evidence that such a warming could be the result of the greenhouse effect.
And there is a reasonable consensus among meteorologists that the warming will continue and will be significant and measurable, easily measurable, roughly by the end of this century.
The growing evidence of a global temperature rise is bringing attention to some of the hidden costs of industrialization. What are the environmental consequences on the planet? Could we be altering the delicate balance of our world? Our ecosystem, a complex set of interacting life cycles, is fragile. Although environmental pollution has been a continuing part of human culture, the risks facing us today are greater than ever. We've tried to address the effects of air pollution, the dangers from supertankers of oil spills, and the contamination from water pollution. Endangered marine life gives witness to poisonous chemical dumping which threatens us all. There have been modest successes to curb these, but primarily on a national basis. The CO2 question is different. It results from a process essential to industrialized society. CO2 is made by our most basic economic activity, the production of energy itself. It's all this energy which has provided the West with the highest standard of living in the world.
Others far away from the great house are soon to be aware of his presence, are soon to be aware of the mystery that surrounds him.